Steven Seagal is here to save the world and make everything ace. Steven Seagal was born with the blood of almost every single race. Disarming nuclear bombs, a freeing birds stuck in trees. He does it all with a giant hog hanging
between his knees. A lyrical poem that will never be surpassed, and he doesn't mind dining on some alligator ass. Steven Seagal is here to save the world and make everything ace.
Steven Seagal was born with the blood of almost every single race.
And if you're dumb enough to get in his way, just remember that'll snatch every motherfucking birthday. All right, you beautiful specimens, what is going on? How are we all? SS, welcome. Scotty, Dino, Buck, good to see you, mate. Guck Fugel, I'm not sure who Guck Fugel is, but what's going on? How are we all? Welcome on this Sunday. Sorry I'm slightly late. I was just staring at a photo of Seagal and I was lost in the moment. So I apologize for that. How's the audio, by the way? I'm trying a new thing where I don't know if it's playing through my speaker or if it's playing through the system, but good to see you all, my friends. Happy Sunday, Seagalian Sunday to you all. Cheers, cheers. H2O, hydrating. Well, you say good morning, Buck, but, you know, it's 11 p.m. down this way, but good to see you all, my friends. I'm glad you could all make it for another Sunday, Seagalian Sunday. We've got a few things on the agenda today. You know, here's the thing. So next Sunday there will be no sermon, unfortunately, because it is New Year in Thailand. So next Sunday I'll be away. So let's get absolutely ridiculously shellacked tonight. So I'm just going to hang out with you guys. You know, we've got some videos to watch that are a bit of fun, a bit of AI, a bit of games. I really want to engage with you guys, have a bit of a conversation about some Seagal-like things, and just, you know, just chill out, have a smoke. And just, yeah, because I'll miss you guys next week, genuinely. So I like hanging out with you guys on a Sunday night. So I will miss it next week, but let's enjoy ourselves tonight. Now, on the agenda, we've got, what am I doing here? All right, the agenda for tonight, we've got, so T-shirts. There's some T-shirts being sent out, P&P, Kerry and D. I'm sending them out tomorrow. Scotty and Samantha, I've ordered yours. I'm just waiting for them to be done. So thank you all for that. That's happening. I thought I'd go through some favorite moments of Seagal myself, and we'll discuss some of my personal favorite moments of Seagal. We've got the Snake Eagle video we might watch. I'll do a vote for that later. We'll do a poll. It's actually going quite well, so that's awesome. People are giving Snake Eagle guy a lot of love. We'll say that. I've got some, I don't know what that say from Facebook. I've got some clips to watch, obviously, and some games to play, and then we'll send it over to you guys for the next for the last bit of the video, as we always do, if there's any requests. In terms of what I'm doing next for videos, I mean, listen, here's the thing. I've got a few people up my sleeve. I want to do another kind of Hollywood clown situation, and there's two people that are on my list. We'll put it to a vote. There's two people that are going to, actually, there's three people. Now, besides the Bullshito and the Seagal and the Jim Bullshito people, I like to shit on people every now and again. Some random people. These three people deserve poop for different reasons. Now, one of them I don't hate so much. The other two I could easily not give a shit about, but I'll let you guys decide. I mean, they're probably all going to cop it at some point. I wasn't actually aware of the third bloke, this Adam 22, but I did know about him and his wife, but I didn't know that he was a bit of a tool. But by the way, Terrence, I should have wrote Terrence Howard. That's who Terrence is. I fucked up by not writing Terrence Howard, and I spelled his name wrong. But that's supposed to be Terrence Howard. He was on another podcast recently. He's an interesting character. I'll give him that. But they're coming up as well, obviously. But I thought we'd throw it to a vote and see what people say. Here's the thing about DJ Khaled. I didn't know a lot about him, but goddamn, he's an insufferable piece of dick. Like, he's an insufferable piece of poo, honestly. Yeah, well, that's the thing, Dino. Check out Adam 22, mate. You'd love him. You'd think he's a bit of a clown. He let his wife bang some black dude, and I'm pretty sure they're not together. On my do-rag's coming apart. I'm pretty sure they're not together again. But he literally let his wife bang some. But you do know DJ Khaled. He's that fat idiot that always says it's another one. Yeah, this guy.
So this is how DJ Khaled cheated his way to a #1 album, but yet still lost. Let me explain. So a lot of people think that DJ Khaled is one of those people
You must know this guy, bro. Everyone knows it. All he says is, and another one, and another one, and another one.
Is famous for being famous. His entire career.
He deserves some shit. He's a bit of a tool. DZ, good to see you, my friend. What's going on? Anyway, these are in the Hollywood section. There's a few people in the Bullshito section that we'll get to. Yeah, I played that spicy wings thing. He was a tool in that too, but he just seems to be a general tool all around. I think I can find enough clips of him being a tool. But it's interesting to know what people will vote for. I'm actually hoping people go for DJ Khaled because Adam 22 is like low hanging fruit, and I'm not averse to low hanging fruit. I'm happy to go for the easy target, but I'd like to go with DJ Khaled because I feel like he deserves some smack. Yeah, he's just a musical douche. But anyway, they're next on the list of some douche-like behavior. But anyway, we'll go through the motions tonight. We'll not get too carried away. What do we got? Oh, before we start, so this popped up on my radar just literally about a minute ago. This is in Thailand, right? This is food. Two food delivery guys. I should upload this to my as a YouTube short. This is two delivery guys punching on in Thailand. I don't know what happened. Not sure what happened. But the interesting thing is how this fight ends, right? It's not the most glorious fight, and the guy's trying to punch a guy in the helmet, and someone breaks it up, right? I don't know where this was. I didn't film it, but it is definitely Thailand. What I like about this is kind of like the old school style, right? They fought each other. They're abusing each other. They're not happy with each other. But, you know, this bloke just gets on his bike, he rides away, and off they go, and that's it. They punch the shit out of each other, and off they go. No dramas. I like that. I like that in people. Now, okay, so also, sorry, we're going to be going a lot like a pinball here, because, you know, that's how I do things. But last week, y'all might remember we jumped on the website, okay? And there was an email address where you could book Seagal for and his band. I don't know if you guys remember that, but on his website we looked last week, there was an email address. It was paulnelsonguitar@gmail.com. This is the individual you're supposed to email if you wish to hire Seagal and his band for a function. Now, I'm guessing no one's touched that website for a good 10 years, if we're being honest. At least 10 years. But I emailed the guy anyway, and I was hoping that he might get back to me. So I emailed, "Hi, Paul. I was wondering if it was still possible to book Steven Seagal and his band for a function. Any details would be greatly appreciated. The individual I represent is extremely enamored with Mr. Seagal and was noticeably joyed at the prospect of Mr. Seagal performing privately." Now, I was trying to make it sound like I had some rich client, you know, like maybe some rich Asian dude or Eastern European dude. Alan, good to see you, brother. What's going on, my man? Who else we got out there? Alan, Corton of Coldust. I understand that Mr. Seagal is actively traveling and involved in various projects, but I would be remiss if I did not attempt to secure his musical talents for my humble but resourceful client. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Thank you, kind regards. And if some of you will notice that my name is Cookie for Life, that's what I went with. Can you all appreciate that, please? I'll expect that some of you would appreciate the name if you read it. Cookie for Life. You know what I'm saying? That deserves a like, if nothing else. Come on. Tell me that doesn't deserve a like and a thumbs up just for the creativity. It's like a German name, Cookie for Life, you know? Cookie for Leaf, for life. Anyway, the moral of the story is I emailed this guy, right? I emailed this guy, but the problem is he doesn't exist anymore. This email does not exist. His email is either full or it doesn't exist. So that has been shattered. Yeah, it's been shattered. So there's no booking Seagal's band, unfortunately. I thought that, you know, if the guy got back to me and said, "Hey, it's going to be like $5,000," we've got 45,000 subs, all right, for closer to 50. Probably 10% of them are real. So if we can get 4,000 people just each chip in like $20, we can get Seagal to play for us. But it's not real. So, Glowing, good to see you, my man. Anyone can come bring your hot dogs. So they closed his mailbox. So anyway, Paul Nelson is clearly not taking any more Seagal things, unfortunately. So that sucks a bit. Yeah, it's sad. It is a little bit sad, but it is what it is, you know. What else we got in the way of images? All right, so we got this guy who hates Seagal. This is the comment. This guy really hates Seagal. Chronic liar. He claimed his whole family are from, I'm guessing he means Vladivostok, Belarus. My father is Russian Mongol. I'm a Russian Mongol too. He lied. I'm an FBI agent, pedophile, bought underage Asian teens. Well, so that's an interesting one. I mean, this guy's throwing accusations. Bought underage Asian teens, possibly, and was living with, quite possibly, because there is an interview where a guy says he has some young Japanese women going behind him. No glowing, unfortunately, mate. We cannot hire Japanese people. We can't hire Seagal. I tried, but it didn't. There was no response from the gentleman. I will try and seek out more, but I don't know if he plays music anymore or if he has a band. And if we may be trying to get him privately, I reckon we could possibly get him privately, but we'd have to. I need Joker here. He knows more about this shit. He'd be able to contact the guy's publicist and see what's going on. Anyway, several female artists filed sexual assaults. All actors who work on his films criticize him as cocky, arrogant, punch for real stuntman, dislocate shoulders. I'm guessing English is not his first language. Twist hands. He dislocate hand of Sean Connery was 70 years old. He a fraud, liars, fake Aikido, big mouth. So Samantha, it's funny because I was talking to Scotty in a Rex stream. What the hell's Rex? Oh, sorry, Rex. But I have a Japanese woman thing going. Everyone's got a Japanese woman thing going. And the Japanese, they're just literally lining up on the streets and they'll ask you if you want a massage. Are you Italian or mixed? You look racially ambiguous. Am I Italian or mixed? I am ethnic fluid, mate. So here's the thing. Corton of Caldos. My background is Irish Jewish, but my grandmother was Native American, possibly Mohawk. Corton. My mum's got a little bit of Italian and French on her side. My dad is definitely Russian Mongol. I mean, I'm Russian. These people are Russian. I've also got a little bit of Asian in there as well. That's ambiguous and not exactly telling you where in Asia. And what else is there? Did I miss anything? I think did I miss anything, guys? That's pretty much all of my ethnicities. Very similar to Seagal. He might have a few more up. He's black. I'm not African American. He is black. Humongous. Good to see you, brother. So I'm a little bit of all of that. I've got to basically, my ancestors were whores and got fucked by every nationality, much like Steven Seagal. Sounds like his grandmother. His grandmother was Mohawk, Italian, French. His great grandparents must have really taken some dick. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I'm ethnic fluid is the point. But anyway, this guy didn't like Seagal very much. He was a bit of a Seagal hater. I think I also had a couple more that I missed. So this lady here, whoever Gene Jones is, I love and admire Steven Seagal. Always have. He is an amazing, very talented man. Love Steven Seagal. Louisiana girl. Now, is this real or not? I mean, is this a real person or is this a bot that someone's paid to come and say this? Does this seem like it could be genuine? I don't know. I've never really heard anyone say they love and admire Steven Seagal and they always have, or that he's a very amazing, talented man. I don't know. It just seems suspect. Perhaps I'm reaching. We'll get to that later. We don't want to get to that now. Okay, so this guy, here's the thing, okay? I will not tolerate insolence or backchat or stupidity like this. Well, I will tolerate those things, but not when it comes to this shit. Talk shit about Trump and Elon Musk. Unsub now, you fool. He puts a sad face. I don't know what he's putting a sad face about, right? I don't remember talking shit about Elon Musk and Trump. I don't even know what video this was about. I don't care. But I will mock everybody and anybody, and if you don't like it, you can suck a fart. All right, that's where we're at now. I have to play by YouTube's rules. Okay, I have to play by YouTube's rules. But beyond that, all right, I don't get political. The only politicalness I get is I will mock anybody and everybody. And if you're sensitive about anybody, then you can suck a dick, and you need to just get over it because you don't know these people. They don't give a shit about you at all, and they're not real people. So suck a fuck, Michelle Rodriguez, Michele Rodriguez. Anyway, that's my rant about that shit. I'm not gonna tolerate crap from fucking some douche I don't even know. I'll bag Trump. I'll bag Biden. I'll bag fucking my own prime minister in Australia. I will bag fucking, I don't know, whoever. I mean, Putin cops a fair bit of kissing. Let's be real. He cops a fair bit of kissing from Seagal. I mean, you know, so everyone's fair game. Exactly right, Glowing. Paul, except for Paul. Paul is free to go. All right, now, I got some random Seagal AI stuff. We'll go through the simple stuff first. I mean, just some things that I got to be honest with you. Grok is pretty awesome for Seagal pictures. You know that Grok shit on X? It is pretty damn good for pictures. I'm not going to lie. Here we've got Asian Seagal eating cookies with chopsticks. I mean, it looks like him. Tell me it doesn't look like him. It looks exactly like his fat head. We'll get to some of the good ones later. I mean, those of you... Okay, we should actually do a new poll. The DJ Khaled's winning that one. We're going to end that poll. How many of you fuckers are in here right now? Go back out. Okay, 24. Oh, that's a bit slower than normal. All right, we're going to do a poll. Have you seen Snake Eagle video? Latest. We'll do that. You haven't missed Seagal or Tubby Bloke Glowing. We haven't done that yet, mate. Don't worry. We'll do that about the half-hour mark. You're good to go. Okay, so this is Snake Eagle. This is Eagle Seagal. This is Seagal being attacked by an eagle. It's quite impressive. I got to admit. It's quite impressive. This is just a group of Seagal and Putin people. I don't know what happened here, but they're all looking. There's Putin, there's Seagal, there's some big Russian bloke, and a couple other dudes and a lady. I don't know what happened to Seagal's face there. He looks a bit like Drake. He looks a bit like Drake there. You know, AI does what it can. It's not always going to be a winner with AI. Sometimes they're going to be shit. Like, you know, you got a hipster Seagal with seagulls. I like it. There's a reason why I've done this, though. We'll get to it soon. Hipster Seagal was pretty cool. I didn't mind Hipster Seagal. This is Magician Seagal. He's a magician here. You can see here he pulls out food from his mouth and then re-eats it. I mean, he's basically a magician. You see? He's got nothing. He's praying, and he pulls it out, bam, and he eats it. Look at that. Magic. He is a magician. Also, I got no idea what this was. This was also Buddha Seagal with a bunch of other little Seagals sitting on his shoulder. And there's like little Arab guys. I don't know what's going on there. Sometimes AI does some weird shit. Here he's supposed to arm wrestle Vlad. That's him and Vlad arm wrestling. It looks like they're trying to play with each other. But it is freakily accurate how well it works. All right, anyway. Some of you have probably wondered what Seagal does in the morning when he wakes up, right? I know I have. I've always wondered, what does this man do for a morning routine? How does he maintain his maximum awesomeness, you know? And now we've got a bit of a sneak peek on how he does that. Who the fuck's Sally? Are you guys talking about something different? I have no idea who Sally is.
So looking at it, bro, we got to go ahead and get in at least 10,000.
So he's got a busy. I don't know who Ashton is, but that was from Ashton's daily routine. This is just Seagal with his little seagull farm. There's a reason why I've done this seagull farm, and you'll get to it. It wasn't me that did it. I'm going to play it in a moment. Shit, I forgot to put it on, actually. One sec. Completely forgot about that, didn't I? Bear with me a sec. just going to do that. The reason why I'm doing that is I'm going to play this for you guys. I'm going to go for a quick piss and come back because the seal's broken badly tonight. It's going to be one of those nights where I pee a lot. All right. Now, the reason why I put the photos of the seagull is, I don't know, by the way, when I upload a YouTube video with AI in it, it gives me an option of whether or not I want to tick if there's AI involved, right? And I always tick yes because I'll make a disclaimer. I don't know, does it show that on my videos? There's a disclaimer about YouTube. I'm not sure. But this guy's put a full disclaimer at the start. This video contains AI-generated content. The individual depicted did not perform the actions shown in this video. All events, movements, or behaviors portrayed are created by artificial intelligence for entertainment purposes only and do not reflect real actions or intention of the people involved. These AI videos are intended to put a smile on people's faces. I might have to start doing that shit. It feels like this guy's covering his ass properly. I'm going to play this. I'm going to come back, and then we'll play it again and go through it. But I'm just going to put myself on hidden camera because I got to go for a piss in my jocks. All right, ready? Tell me if the audio's all right.
I'm Steven Seagal. Welcome to Seagal Seagulls, my personal seagull farm where the magic happens. I've been raising these incredible birds for years. Why seagulls, you ask? Seagulls are not just birds, they are survivors. They keep the farm clean, they are low maintenance, and they have got attitude. They eat pests. They fertilize the land, and they are the best wingmen. These birds are tough, just like me. And let me tell you something, I take my seagulls everywhere. We party hard at the hottest clubs like Club Psycha. These birds know how to have a good time. They never leave my side. Who needs an entourage when you've got Seagal seagulls? No, I love a good explosion, always have. And my seagulls, they're right there with me. They don't flinch, they're fearless. At Seagulls, we live for the adrenaline.
Okay, I'm back now. Just for the record, I mean, it's brilliant, right? Is it just me or is this great?
It's not just a farm, it's a lifestyle, but it's not all about the action. I also meditate with my seagulls. They help me find my center, my inner peace. We connect on a spiritual level. It's beautiful. And then there's Aikido. I've been practicing martial arts my whole life, and now I train with my seagulls. They're natural fighters, quick, agile, and they've got heart. Together, we're unstoppable.
I like the generic like documentary music in the background as well. It's very brilliant. I might have to make a documentary about cookies, his cookie manufacturing. Maybe he's got a cookie. We'll get him in a cookie plant with with the old hard hat on, working manufacturing cookies, overseeing quality control. I mean, I could probably do it with AI.
So if you want to experience the ultimate partying, explosions, Aikido, or meditation, come to Seagal Seagulls. We've got the birds, the action, and the Zen. Visit us today. You won't regret it.
Okay, can we all agree that was pretty brilliant, right? Whoever did that. I mean, Saturday night, it's just an AI channel, but it's quite brilliant. Now, most people won't care about that. It's only had 189 views. It's only had one comment, which is from me, which says, "I like your attitude and your topic quality." You know, it's the only person that's commented on is this me, and I'll give him another like to make it number 3. But Chuck Norris just destroyed Seagal in the interview replay. What do you mean? Chuck Norris just destroyed Seagal in the interview. What does that even mean? One sec. Check that out. I'm going to just duplicate that tab. I do have an image of Seagal on a seagull. It was my old school t-shirt. Harold. It's an old, but it's not real Seagal. It's a AI Seagal. Where are we? Yeah, here we go. This one. It was jacked Seagal. Looking pretty jacked. I think I sold like 2 of those. They weren't hugely popular. I do, mate. I ship everywhere, but it's all done online now, automated. It's got nothing to do with me. I just went with a print on demand shop, but I went with the highest quality I could. That's basically it. And the most minimum. I mean, I literally make like $2 a t-shirt, $2.50 in American USD a t-shirt. So I've tried to keep the price as low as I can with going for premium quality shirts. So, yeah, I haven't got that one though. I haven't got that on the website. I've only got limited. I'm still going to upgrade them. These were all the old designs that are no longer available unless you specifically message me and ask for them. None of these are available anymore. These are old school. Thanks, Sledge. I appreciate it, mate. You're a legend. Everyone show Sledge some love. Thank you, brother. I don't drink beer, but I'll have a whiskey on you, mate. $10, by the way. $10 here buys me a 300 ml bottle of whiskey and the mixer. So cheers, brother. I appreciate you get a bit of a laugh. I mean, that's ultimately what it comes down to. We're not trying to revolutionize anything here. Just trying to give people a bit of a laugh, kind of get away from all the politics and the bullshit. And you know, not so much a distraction because you don't want to be distracted, but sometimes you just don't want to think about that shit. And when you're scrolling on and sometimes it's me too, when I'm scrolling on my feed, all I see is just shit about politics and whatever else. And I don't give a fuck. It means nothing. Just worry about your family, friends, have a laugh, and that's it. Now, all right, I got sidetracked. What were we doing? Okay, we'll finish up. There's a couple more AI Seagals. We might as well get them out the way. Now, this one here, this just made me laugh. This I'm probably going to use in a video because this is for the haters out there, okay? The haters out there that think Seagal's a tubby bastard. Can we appreciate how jacked he is? Yeah.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Now, I mean, the only part that I'm really interested in is this part here, and the part obviously where he squishes her face. But I mean, look at that. That looks hot. Look at him. Look at his face. You know what's the best about this, right? Does anyone else notice the crooked glasses? And I wear crooked, but just look at the crooked glasses. That's what makes it brilliant for me. The crooked glasses, the random strands of hair that are just hanging off the back there, and of course the jack physique. Completely accurate jack physique, obviously. Yeah, baby. Look at that. We're taking over the world glowing, but we're doing it in a way where we're bringing people in through choice, not through manipulation. You know, we want to onboard them voluntarily. We want them to embrace Seagalism. We don't want to force it on them like politics and religion. You know, we want them to willingly join this cult because when it comes time to drink the punch, we want people to want to drink the punch. Anyway, that's Seagal being jacked to shit. Now, this is another one. This is another one that I watched, right? This kind of out of left field. Tell me what you think. I'll be back in a sec. I'm just going to get my cigarettes. So, again, sorry about that, the jocks, but I'll be back. You can still hear me. All right, check this out. Now, I have no idea what language this is, right? They're speaking some kind of foreign language. But what's important is the actual videos that's going on, the video. Seagal underwater. Seagal saving Abraham Lincoln, I assume. I'm not sure. I don't know what's going on there. By the way, these are all pretty accurate when it comes to stunts. I mean, can we all agree that he could pretty much do all this shit? I mean, I'm not sure what's going on here. There's a guy playing a saxophone while Seagal dances around. I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what prompts this guy used to get this shit going, but it's interesting.
Steven Seagal,
I'm not sure what is. I'm not sure what's going on. I don't know why, but the stupid shit that he does, it just makes me laugh. No idea what the hell that's going on there. I think this is Russian. I love that people are still making Steven Seagal videos, by the way. That's what it comes down to. All right, anyway. This was just a random video that I found of someone making a cheese platter to watch a Steven Seagal movie. Now, I'm not going to play it all, but they're literally just talking about getting ready to make a Steven Seagal movie while they get a cheese platter going.
What there?
The cheese. Okay.
Simple cheese
Okay.
plate for a Steven Seagal movie. Like,
Okay.
why is this a
I
YouTube
don't
video?
know.
I don't know. It's got 61 views from 4 days ago, but 61 people have watched this, including myself, clearly. Under Seizure 3. Yeah, he is having fits. All right, it's game time. Well, actually, we're gonna do a poll. We're gonna do a quick poll that's gonna involve you guys. We're gonna talk about Seagal's ladies. Now, those of you that know anything about Seagal, he's had multiple women in his life, in his movie life, and in his real life. Now, if we're gonna vote his real life women. I've got one more to get. Sorry, I forgot to get the current wife. My bad. All right, we'll get her. All right, done. That's that. We're doing that. Bam. Da-da-da-da. Okay. His real life women. We're going to vote on who is the hottest one, and then we're going to go through his fictitious women in his movies. So we've got one. One is his current wife from Mongolia. It's not a great quality photo, okay? Number one is his current wife. All right. Number two, we got Kelly LeBrock. All right, she's going to get double a mention. Kelly LeBrock. That was his. Number three, we've got Adriana LaRosso. Now, I have no idea who this woman is. She's an actress, apparently, but I have no idea who the fuck she is. And number four is his first Japanese wife. Now, I'm pretty sure everyone's going to vote that Kelly LeBrock wins, right? It's obvious that Kelly LeBrock wins. But what happens if we're going to fiction? Everyone's going to vote for Kelly. That was more of a rhetorical question, Corton, sorry. We're going to go screen wives now. Now, we've got Pam Grier. Now, he didn't fuck her, but he was in a movie with her, all right? This is just people he starred with. Pam Grier. I like Pam Grier. I don't care what anyone says. She was hot as shit. And even as she got older, she was fine as shit, all right? I've chosen four. We've got Pam Grier. We've got Erica from Under Siege, all right? I've got some nice pick for you, lads. You're welcome. Pam, Erica, Kelly LeBrock, of course. Kelly LeBrock. We've also got Marg Helgenberger. Old Marg. Those of you who don't remember Marg, she's from, what's that show? CSI Miami. She's got a fair set of jugs on her, Marg. She's doing all right. Old Margie Helgenberger. And last but not least, Shaz. All right, so you're going to have to go with names. We're going to have to go with a name. We're going to go with Pam, Erica, Kelly, Marg, or Shaz. Who are we going with? I want a name. Just go with a name. Pam, Erica, Kelly, Marg, or Shaz. By the way, there was another LaRusso. She's a bit sexier. I don't know who she is though. She's some older lady from the 40s. All right, we got Pam. Yeah, I'm with you, Dr. Shu. I'm a sucker for Pam. Don't get me wrong. I know the other ones are hot, but Pam Grier just had some real spunk about her for me. She had some real pizzazz, you know. I mean, Erica's obviously hot, and everyone remembers the cake scene, and she was a Playboy Playmate. Kelly LeBrock's obviously hot. I mean, Marg, you know, she's your white girl next door. And Shaz is Shaz. But I mean, I don't know. For me, I'm going with Pam. All right, so we got Shaz, Pam. Okay, we got some Paul. Yeah, good call, Scotty. Good call. we got some cookies for the win. Yeah, cookies always going to win. You can't go wrong with cookies. But you know, either way, he managed to snag some of these ladies. I'm guessing he probably banged all of them. I reckon he banged Shaz. You reckon he banged Shaz? You reckon he went with Shaz? I don't know. I don't reckon Shaz banged him. Let's see what the internet has to say. Did Steven Seagal sleep with Sharon Stone? No, she hated him so much. Okay, she has an extremely unpleasant experience. Well, it turns out she hates Seagal, so they definitely didn't bang. Sunti, that's Sunti, not Santi. Sunti from Belly of the Beast. Sunti, are you in the mood for a dance? There was a lot of. We might watch Belly of the Beast later, but there was a lot of what's the word? Lovey kind of gay stuff going on. Sharon Stone and Kelly and Erica, I will do all three. Well, obviously, Dino, if those ladies were lucky enough to get you, then you could do all three. But all right, we're gonna time for some gamage now. We're gonna jump into some gamage. All right, we got oh shit, we got seven Big Daddy photos. We got 7 today. We're gonna do 4 to start with. We're gonna watch a bit of shenanigans, and then we'll play the other 3 off. All right, Putin. Happy birthday, Rad, if it's your birthday soon. All right, number 1. Here we got this bloke here. Is this Sensei or not? 1 for yes, 2 for no. What are we thinking? Arms crossed, very Seagal-like demeanor. There is a bit of a belly there. These are going to be tough. They're not going to be easy. Yeah, it is an appropriate title, Glowing. You're right. Spot on. All right, 1 for Seagal, 2 for not Seagal. What are we thinking? All right, Glowing's gone for 2. Yeah, music, sorry. That's right. I need the countdown music. One sec. All right, here we go. All right, 1 for yes, 2 for no. Is that Big Daddy? He's got his chubby little chubby hands crossed. He's wearing a leather jacket. 1 for yes, 2 for no. All right, I'm seeing a bit of a mixed bunch here. Sam's gone for 1. Glowing's gone for 2. Scotty's gone for 2. Okay, a lot of 1s. But Big Silos has gone for a 2. Harold's gone for 2. Okay. Not Big Daddy. Okay, there's a lot of confidence here. A lot of confidence. He's not sitting on a chair. All right, we ready? Everyone ready for the big reveal? Shit, how do I do it? Where's the layers gone? Oh, man. I will just do that. Bam! That is Jesse Ventura. That is the body. That is not Seagal. So those of you that guessed 2, well done. By the way, most of you guessed 1. Dino guessed 2. Well done, Dino. Snuck in there. Chris, Skyfall, lovely done. Well done. Play, guessed 1. Scotty, nicely done. Big C. Well done. That was a tough one. All right. Back off. All right, we're moving on to number 2. Ready? Bam. All right. Is that the big man? He's got a watch on. He also looks like he's got some kind of red wristband. I'm not sure what that's for. It's looking quite portly. It's looking like it's got Seagal's kind of fatness going on. 1 for yes, 2 for no. All right, everyone's confident in the fatness of Seagal in this one. It's quite unanimous here. He looks too short. Well, I mean, you can't go by that quick. Quick. Because, you know, the angle of the camera and stuff. All right, we need more. Okay, is everyone voting? I'm about to reveal it. Dr. Shu's gone for a 2. All right. Harold's gone for a 1. Yeah. The belly curve is Seagal. No, the glowing's gone for a 1. Okay. All right, we're ready. That is indeed the great man. That is indeed the great man. Rad, you're wrong, mate. Sorry, bud. Big Silos, you're wrong too. There must be a bit of a delay here. That is indeed the great man. Those of you that guessed, well done. Is that 2 for you, Shu? Sorry, Skyfall? Shu. Skyfall. That's all right, Guck. Don't stress, mate. You can't get them all right. You can't get them all right. All right. We'll do 2 more. Then we might play we'll play a few random videos, and then we might play the Bushido video, the Snake Eagle. Actually, we'll run through a few other Bushido potentials. Redemption, IMG. All right, this guy here. Are we ready? This fat bloke here. This should be easy. This should be easy for everyone. I mean, it's not the greatest quality picture, sorry, but this should be easy for everyone, all right? 1 for yes, 2 for no. What are we thinking? Come on, Dr. Shu. This is your chance to get one back, mate. Trust in your fellow Seagalians, Shu. Trust in your fellow Seagalians, mate. Especially some of your old school guys like Samantha, Glowing, Dino, Scotty. They're your old school Rising, Glowing. All right. 2, 2, 2. Chris has gone with 1. Dino's gone with 4. All right. I'm guessing that means 2. All right. We're ready? No, that is some other fat bloke with a beard. It kind of look, yeah, no, it'd be like me if I had a beard and hair. That is not Seagal. All right, so well done if everyone got that right. Who's anyone 3 for 3 thus far? I haven't seen Humongous betting, so he mustn't be in. Humongous is usually pretty good at these. All right, now I made this one a little bit easy-ish. I gave you a bit of, sometimes I like to give clues. I like to give a little bit of clues to make it easier for you guys, all right? You can't say that I'm not doing everything I can possibly do here. Now, maybe I'm misleading you, maybe I'm not. But I'm just saying, I'm trying to give everyone a bit of a chance. All right, is this Seagal? 1 for yes or 2 for no? And then after this, we're going to take a break from this game. We'll come back for the last 3. Is that Seagal? Is that his hairline? Is that Seagal, or am I found someone that looks exactly like him? 1 for yes, 2 for no. You know, like I said, maybe I'm leading into a false sense of security with that balding head and those jeans. Maybe the jeans aren't tight enough. Or should the jeans be tighter? Again, I try, you know, the balding headline, the balding hairline. Is that Seagal's balding hairline? Is that late 80s Seagal? Is it 90s Seagal? 1 for yes, 2 for no. This is an interesting one. We've got some old school people going against each other here. I like it. Here is the giveaway. Harold, what'd you go with, Harold? You went with a 2. Okay. I can comfortably say that is not Seagal. I actually found a Seagal lookalike. This guy's a Seagal lookalike. He's not Seagal, but he looks like early era Seagal. So well done to those of you that got that right. I was trying to trick you guys by leaving the hairline there. I thought some of you may fall for the hairline, but you did not. So well done. Well done. I respect it. I respect the hustle. I respect the hustle. All right, we've got 3 more, but we'll play them later. I don't want to reveal them now too early. All right, what do we got here? Well, this I just found of some lady in there's somewhere there's a Steven Seagal themed toilet, right? I don't know where. Somewhere in America or some weird country, possibly Russia, there is a Steven Seagal themed toilet. Because as you can see, I think I've seen it before, and I've showed a photo. And this lovely young lady, possibly his daughter, is in the Steven Seagal themed toilet. You can see that in the background. You got Glimmer Man. You got a whole bunch of his DDs. On Deadly Ground, it looks like. On Deadly Ground again. On Deadly Ground, there's 3 On Deadly Grounds. Under Siege, Hard to Kill, Out for Justice is there. A Steven Seagal themed toilet. And I do believe that once you're done taking a shit or a piss, he comes up and just spits on your ass to clean it for you. So nicely done. Thinnest American female. That's a bit harsh, but I like it. All right, before we play the bullshito video, I figure we'll have a bit of a laugh at the bloke, and it is getting a lot of love, which is good. This gentleman's probably going to be next on my list. Now, these people, same as the Snake Eagle man, they're not really hurting anyone because I don't think they're charging people or pretending, or trying to rot people out of money, but they are still selling a dream of being expert. Now, this guy's an interesting guy. He's why I like this guy is because he actually reminds me of a young Steven Seagal. I don't know if I got him here somewhere. No, I don't. He actually looks like Seagal a little bit with his hair back in the day. Now, he's got some weird obsession with being really, what's the word you call it? Well, I'll see if I can find him here. There's a color that's also colored. That's that dude. We'll get to him. No, I don't have it here. I thought I had it there. Nope. That's all right. We'll get to it later. I might do a video on this bloke. Like I said, he's not necessarily a bad guy or doing anything stupid, but sometimes you sometimes if you put it, if something's on public forum, I think you should be allowed to be made fun of, right? That's just a basic thing. And if you're going to put your videos on YouTube, much like my man, you know, what's his name? Joel Saltzman. I mean, much like my man here, right? He's just a harmless dude having a bit of fun. But if you're going to be putting this shit on YouTube, you got to be expecting people. I mean, 22 hours ago, this bloke's uploading constantly. This is 22 hours ago. I mean, now he's in shorts. And he's uploading these repeatedly. Like, no one's forcing him to do this, right? No one's forcing him to do this. This needs to be I have someone posted it in our Discord group, Plague. Someone posted that video about, I mean, I'm pretty sure if I go to Johnny Bravo right now, John Bravo, I mean, dude's literally
making videos about another.
The dude's literally, uncovering the truth of Wes Watson's micro penis. Back to Kelly Muscle, back to Wes Watson. I mean, he's getting killer amount of views, right? Like, Wes Watson is hot business for him, right? Like, he's getting nutcase views just purely on just Wes Watson. Everything's just Wes. I mean, how much new footage can you possibly be finding about Wes Watson? Just constantly, just Wes Watson. I mean, and this is coming from a guy, by the way, who's got a Steven Seagal channel, and even I deviate away from Steven Seagal, for God's sakes. Diana, how are you, dear? Good to see you. But yes, I did hear about Wes's little pee-pee.
Oh, sometimes I don't. And about.
Did you show it? If anyone wants to see Wes Watson's pee-pee, it's in our Discord channel. But yeah, Wes Watson can suck a fart. He kind of annoys me. Oh, that was you. Okay, yeah. I saw it. Kelly has been false flagging videos. Fat Krillin. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of shit going on out there. There's a lot of shenanigans going on. A lot of shenanigans. What was I doing? All right, where are we? No, we're gonna do Snake Eagle. Now, I've started where are we? I've started putting in special effects in the background. Now, this video here has gotten a lot of love, right? And I appreciate it. And I actually got a comment from a guy saying that he appreciates the time and effort it takes to put in those noises. Now,
The ego.
and again, when I use AI, I use it sparingly. And same as those noises, I try not to use them too much, but I think that they can add a bit to the video. But anyway, we'll just have a bit of a watch.
A majestic creature that assassinates its...
David, and people love the David Attenborough thing as well.
The eagle a majestic creature that assassinates its prey with precision. The snake, stealthy, agile, nimble, and extremely deadly. But when you combine the two, something batshit insane happens. A new creature is born, ready to change the course of history, or at least make you piss yourself laughing.
Now, I always try to find clips like this that bring some kind of laugh value just from the noises, right?
You piss yourself laughing.
Now I don't know what he's doing there, but that's a great clip just to put in, and I do add it a few times.
I'm talking about the Snake Eagle Master, Victor. I'm definitely not drunk. Matavi, possibly the most dangerous martial artist alive. If you ignore the fact...
By the way, it takes a fair bit of time. I know it sounds very trivial and no one really gives a shit, but it does take a decent amount of time to align the sound effects with the noises to try and get it as close as possible, right? And this guy does swing around a lot, so he does make it fun to be able to do that. But he's not really hurting anyone. And I did get a message from someone saying that people said online, a lot of real fighters said, hey, he's not hurting anyone. He's having a bit of fun. Let him do it. And it's true.
That Steven 6-inch Seagal exists. Come with me as we dive into...
By the way, can we just appreciate Seagal's kick? All of he's supposed to hit. I think he's supposed to hit the guy in the head, but he kicked him on like the elbow. It's like an elbow kick.
Come with me as we dive into the absolute clown show that is this magnificent, delusional creature.
Thanks, Davo, you absolute legend, for that lovely intro. As Big Addo just said,
That's his mate Sergey, by the way. That's his right-hand man. Sergey's been with him for a long, long time.
about to unpack the Snake Eagle god who revolutionized martial arts, or at least revolutionized how to look like a complete tool while trying.
Thing is, though, when you put army pants on, you know someone's legit because they've got army pants on, right? All right. Do we think that Snaggle, Master, or Sergey have a girlfriend or wife? Definitely Russia. This guy's Russian. Guk.
Vic,
I mean, what's he even doing here? I mean, I use this clip for amusement purposes, but what are we actually seeing here?
Vic is an ex-army bloke, but with a twist. He's got the combat skills of a drunk uncle at a wedding and the ego of a TikTok influencer on crack.
So he's 67 years old now. He also, whoever did this little bio here, this looks like MySpace for back in the day. The legendary fighter, which is him. So, I mean, he's obviously quite a modest guy, the legendary fighter.
His style comes from some ancient Korean combat form called Hankido, created by a guy named Moon Jae-nam. Vic took Hankido and turned it into what I call snagling, a mix of snake, eagle, and the kind of moves you'd see from a guy who's been kicked out of every dojo for smelling like vodka and used panties.
Now, people say that I should have called it sneagling, right? Because it's snake eagle. But I feel like sneagling takes too much. It's literally the whole name of the eagle, sneagling. At least snagling's like part of both words. Sneagling, although I was going to go with that, it just sounds too much like eagle and not enough like snake. So snagling sounds a bit like both. Snaggle. That's all I'm saying.
Now here's the kicker. Vic claims his snagling nonsense was also taught to Muammar Gaddafi's bodyguards. Big flex, right? Except
He did.
Gaddafi's dead.
He did. He did.
Right.
Speaking of credibility, Vic's
I mean, there is a chick there, so there's some kind of woman there, right? Can we agree that's a female? So someone's got access to a female. All right, someone's either kidnapped a female or she's voluntarily there, but someone's got access to a female somehow. It should be Funky. How are you, brother? Good to see you, man. Long time no see. Glad you could make it, my man. Yeah, exactly. How'd that work out for Gaddafi? Well, in fairness, when you got the whole US government trying to kill you, there's not much a couple of bodyguards can do, whether they're Snaggle masters or not. Sergey, you'll meet Sergey in a sec.
Vic says his best is with Chuck Norris. I couldn't find any proof of this. Shocker. But does this look like the face of a delusional, psychotic man who might lie?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yay, yay.
By the way, he did say, in fairness, he did say he served in the fleet, which means he was in the military. He personally acquainted with Chuck Norris and previously trained the martial arts of hundreds of people. But now in retirement, he just does it for fun and for his YouTube video. This is translated from Russian, by the way. This is translated from Russian. He only teaches to people that he wants and at his own discretion. He had his own martial arts school, but it unfortunately disappeared somewhere. Probably into obscurity and financial ruin because no one fucking wants to go there and learn shit, I would imagine.
And who might lie?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yay, yay.
Yeah, he probably drinks toilet water for breakfast. Now that we've established Snaggle's rock-solid legitimacy, let's absorb his teachings. Snaggling can be applied to all sorts of real-world scenarios.
Just think about what they're doing here. You got two grown men in a basement. I don't know if they're drunk yet. I reckon this might happen after they have a few vodkas. But just watch them.
On hot days, we snaggle shirtless because nothing says martial arts master like a sweaty, hairy Russian bloke in confined spaces.
Just dance, gonna be okay. Just dance.
Now, this might be a mix of Systema and snake eagling, just so you know.
We've got backyard snagling with a knife, where Vic takes on a fat, bald dude who looks like he's one Snickers bar away from a heart attack. Discount Paul.
He looks like he's on a decent amount of land. It looks like he is Russian, man. He's Russian. I'm like 99% sure he's Russian, Jan. I couldn't play too long, Samantha, because I'll get copyright struck. But it is a catchy tune.
Tactical snagling knife throwing. Perfect for when you're fighting a crate, midget, or your own crippling insecurities.
I don't understand why you need to do the hand waving before you throw the knife. Like, I'm not sure. I think the snagling beforehand. I think the snagling beforehand gives you certain powers, but you mean Baz Rutan wishes he was him? I think you're saying, Diana. Baz wishes he could do this.
Vic even has the balls to try a seated knife-wielding snaggle to challenge Steven Seagal.
Alan, it's all snake eagle like, mate. This guy literally says himself it's a snake eagle kind of thing going on. It's he's snake eagling. He's doing snake eagling stuff. That's literally challenging Seagal. I like how he's got the fireplace going in the background, keeping himself warm. That the drugs, yeah.
Snagling with a weird stick or a pole while your nephew watches and almost certainly will never be left alone with you again.
Who's this kid? How did this kid get dragged into this shit?
For that, I used to study real hard and learned all kinds of different ways to kill motherfuckers just like you.
It's like the killer little heel kicks he does at the end, yeah? It's like the little heel kicks. In fairness, if you swing that thing at anybody really hard, it's going to fucking hurt. Regardless of your little retarded kicks. And someone said it reminds me of Seinfeld, little kicks with Elaine from Seinfeld. So that's what it is. He's a dangerous man.
Nunchuck snagling in the fresh air, where Vic looks like he's trying to swat a fly, but ends up ripping a hole in space and time.
Now, if I was better with special effects, I would have done like a space-time rip right now. But I don't have the skills for that. Yeah, he's not joking. He's been doing this for like 12 years, 11, 12 years.
Indoor snagling, where Vic nunchucks the absolute crap out of a punching bag. And by crap, I mean he...
Yeah, I got no idea what the fuck happened there. I didn't realize that in post-editing. I fucked up there. Whatever happened there, I fucked up.
Punching bag. And by crap, I mean he probably shit his pants mid-swing.
You gotta keep an eye on his facials too, yeah?
And one of my personal favorites, snagling while sailing a boat like a pimp.
So he uploaded this for some reason as well. Hey, that's it. That's a little shout out to Seagalians who know. If you know, you know.
Because nothing screams martial arts like a guy who looks like this.
I mean, that noise just kills me. I mean, I don't even know what the hell that is right there.
He looks like this.
Looks like Snake Eagle also has... He's laughing about it. Looks like Snake Eagle also has some kind of cat style as well.
Vic is the master of Snake Eagle with a big dollop of Rachel Ray Gun energy. Except instead of serving dance,
I mean, he does look a little bit like Ray Gun.
30-second ass whooping.
He's got some Ray Gun shit going on.
His own dignity. Assailants with guns don't stand a chance against Snake.
Okay, this is the most normal and legit he looks. Out of all the videos I saw, this is the most normal and legit that he looks.
Don't stand a chance against snagling, whether it's a random tall dark stranger in a hall.
I'm not saying it's legit, I'm just saying the most legit.
Or your own mate in your own bedroom.
What? Because no shit.
I don't even know what that was. It was just a little bit of a fuck off, mate.
And speaking of mates, meet Sergey.
Yeah, this is his mate Sergey, who's been with him from I don't know how long, right? He's been trying to teach this guy for the last 12 years. This guy's been unable to pick up what he's being taught because he's not actually being taught a system. This guy just makes it up as he goes along. There's no movements to actually teach. It's all improvised fucking shenanigans.
Vic's disciple of the last decade, who still moves like he's trying to snaggle his way out of a paper bag. Sergey's got the heart of a lion, but the coordination of a drunk toddler. Because snagling ain't easy, y'all. But Sergey's been applying himself harder than a virgin at a strip club.
I mean, really, a missed opportunity by me right here to put some dance music underneath. I should have really put some dance music here because what they're doing here looks like, you know, Euro trash at a disco.
Now, the doubters might say that snagling is fake. But when you've got articles written about you, it's legit, right?
I don't think anyone could survive that attack, if we're being honest.
Vic was once sworn to secrecy, but now he's sharing his wisdom with lonely dudes who probably drink their own piss for TikTok clout.
I ain't got a good brain.
I mean, this guy here looks like he just bought this off Temu or Shopee or some cheap ass site. At least he's got a white belt. He didn't put a black belt on. I respect that at least.
And for those of you that are curious, yes, our boy Vic is still active today.
This is basically about a week
He may
ago.
have lost his youthful vigor,
So
but
now,
he's still waving those hands and pulling faces that look like his mid-sneeze and mid-crap at the same time.
now let's just stop here for a moment, right? This is Vic now about a week ago. let's just check out his room. He's got some boxes on the floor here. Fair enough. He's got a picture of swans. That's nice. Samurai sword. Awesome. What the hell's this thing here? It looks like some kind of wig or rag near his left arm. There's some weird shit going on here in the background. All right. It looks like he's got a bottle of, I don't know, alcohol remover just sitting there. And a hammer flex. I don't know what a hammer flex is, but that's clearly how he gets his crazy flexibility and power.
So the big question is, could you withstand an attack from a Seagal master? Could you stop Vic's advances?
I mean, his eyes aren't altogether there.
Or his body odor? More importantly, are you mentally prepared to learn the wisdom of snagling?
Is it possible to learn this power? Teach me. I can do it.
If you had a laugh, consider smashing that like button and subscribing to the channel, or I'll snaggle the life out of your firstborn child. I'm only kidding. And seriously, hit subscribe and the notification bell.
But if you don't,
Nah, I had to put this bad boy in.
look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you.
Check out our merch store on.
Anyway, that was snagging. Now, the thing about Vic is, right, again, Vic's pretty harmless bloke. I'm not going to have a go at Vic because, you know, he seems like he's, the do-rag's just out of control at the moment. Why didn't someone tell me I was having a wardrobe malfunction? You fuckers. Here's the next Fedor, yeah. Next Charlie. I mean, what do we reckon? All right, here's a poll question. Let's get real. Let's get real now, guys. Let's get fucking real. All right, let's not fuck around. Who would win in a fight? Snake, Eagle. These are the tough questions we got to ask. Yeah, let's get this shit going. That's what I want to know. We're here to get you going. Ernesto, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. He's a warrior worthy of Seagal. He is. Snaking gets me every time. Well, you know, snagling. Do-rags are fun. Do-rags aren't. It's not do-rag, bro. It's just jocks on my head. It's my underwear on my head. That's representing Seagal. Yeah, I'm representing Seagalism. All right, where are we? Okay. Now, this is random, right? I found this interview of Seagal. I can't remember who sent it to me. Someone did. Maybe Paolo G. I'm not sure if it was him. It's Seagal in an Italian interview, right?
Da bastante miedo en esta película. You're quite.
Now, this is young Seagal, right? This is like early, above the law era Seagal. Tell me I'm wrong. All right. One sec. Tell me this motherfucker doesn't look like the Predator. His head, his forehead and shit. Tell me he's got like a bit of the Predator about him here.
Quite frightening in that movie.
I don't know why. That giant goddamn forehead, man. It's got like Predator vibes. Am I wrong? Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me like it's not a little bit of like similar looking shit going on. Right there. I mean, it's an uncanny resemblance. Am I wrong or not? It's an uncanny resemblance. Now, that's a 5 head. Yeah, it's a 9 head. His house does probably have a musty odor. Definitely has a musty odor. That's from all the ball sweat. I don't know. I saw this
con Rambo o Rocky, porque como he dicho antes, Rambo y Rocky son casi como dibujos animados. Rocky, pues fue un que
This is like early. Now, what do we reckon the odds are? Do you reckon he had a crack at her? He's obviously in Italy. I don't know what he's doing in Italy, but
of the Vietnam War. Are they all so crazy and brutal?
Well, first of all, it's
Bueno,
not
para
exactly as you
empezar,
say.
no es exactamente tal.
he's a very charming man. I mean, if you just look at his demeanor, he's a very charming man. I have a picture for you of the sexual predator starring Steven Seagal. Okay, sexual predator, Paulo Zeus. All right, so I put together a little folder of shit that makes me laugh about Seagal. Right, these are just random videos that I thought I'd put a bit of things that make me that make me laugh. Right now, they are very random. Oh, I forgot to play these. Sorry, no, I forgot to play some of these guys. Has anyone seen the movie They Live? Now, I did an AI with the movie They Live, but I was trying to get it on the guy on the left, Rowdy Piper. I'm guessing that's Roddy Piper. Yeah, baby. Yeah, I might do a review on that at some point. I mean, if you guys got any other list of obscure movies, I mean, They Live, Samurai Cop might get a run at some point, but if you guys have got any ideas, give it to me now. So They Live, we'll put on the list of They Live. I mean, Samurai Cop deserves it for sure because it's just it's just ridiculous. Some of the lines in that movie, Samurai Cop, are brilliant. Sorry.
I don't want to fight you. Come on. I don't want to fight you. Stop it. No!
Put on the damn glasses, motherfucker. Put on the damn glasses. Yeah, I'll do a review. So is everyone happy with a review of They Live? It sounds like everyone's going for a bit of a all right. Is that going to be next? They Live movie review. Yay. Nay. Let's see what the people say. Let's see what the people say. I'm all about what the people fucking say. All right. I mean, obviously, this I just did for a bit of fun.
Whoa! I can see the Statue of Liberty already. Very small, of course. I'm the king of the world!
I just wanted to hear him say, I'm the king of the world. I was hoping for 100% poll, Ernesto, but someone ruined it. Someone nade. A 6% a nade. All right, what else we got? We did that one already. I think we did this one already too. This is from the thing is, it's just the facial expressions. It's just the facial expressions that make me laugh. Braveheart. I mean, this is bullshit, obviously, because Seagal wouldn't lose. So this is just horse shit. Body isn't fat enough. The thing is, I use the fat body, but AI is just generous. AI is just generous to people. I use the fat body. All right. This is the best one for me. This is the best one for me. I mean, someone should, obviously you guys will know what movie this is from, but
Ooh, child, things will get brighter.
I'm back in
these words. Ooh, child, things.
All right, one second. I'm gonna mix myself a drink. Sit tight while I restart this, bad boy. Sorry, just sit tight with me. Sit tight.
Yeah. Ooh, child, things will get brighter. Listen to these words. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will get brighter. Then bring it down hard. Someday, put it together.
What are you doing?
Dance off, bro. Me and you.
Seeing Seagal dancing like that, I don't know, it just brings it makes me feel good inside. It sends shivers in my tingles in my shivers. Seagal is Wolverine. Yeah. Film review of The Room. Okay, yeah, The Room. That's a good one. All right, one sec, we're back. My apologies for the slight delay. All right, The Room, you say. Okay, let me make a note of these bad boys. All right, what do we got? Saturday Night Fever. Saturday Night. Oh, that's not it. AI. We got Saturday Night Fever, Professor X, Wolverine. So movie review, we'll go with Tommy Wiseau, The Room. Okay, we'll add that in. What did Harold say? What's Genius? Professor X. Okay, yeah. Transporter. Okay. The Last Chairbender. Yeah, well, that's just generally his weight, the weight of the chair underneath him. All right, now this is my favorite one. All right, this one goes for 22 seconds. I'm not going to be able to. I need to pee, but I'm going to pee after this one. This just made me laugh because of the cigar. I mean, look how happy he is. Can we just agree that how awesome, how happy is he right here? Look at his face. I wish I could zoom in more, but I can't. Maybe when I edit it. Look at him.
Yeah. Mary, I've been thinking.
I mean, it's just magnificent, is it not? Jean-Claude Van Damme accusation. What happened to Jean-Claude Van Damme? What's going on with Jean-Claude Van Damme accusations? I mean, he probably deserves it for being a Seagal hater. Jean-Claude Van Damme. I mean, honestly, it's nothing shocking. Having sexual relations. What? 5. The Romanian traffic women. Okay, well, he's hanging out with Andrew Tate probably. So, he knowingly engaged in sexual relations with women tracked by a criminal group in Street Fighter and Double Impact. That's harsh. Home Alone movie. That's a good one, Dino, actually. That's a good one. When he puts his hand on his face. That's a great one. I like it. Kev, how are you, brother? Good to see you, my man. What's going on? That's icky. Yeah, that's a bit fucked up by Van Damme. I wasn't expecting that from JCVD. That's a bit full on by the JCVD Meister. That's a really full on. All right, what do we got going on? Did you send me something humongous? Let's see what humongous has got going on here. That's the Gallus Predator. He kind of looks like the Predator anyway. Fist of Jesus. All right, so I am gonna make my own little Seagal AI videos just for a bit of fun. Now, obviously, they're not going to go for super long; they're shorter ones. But I mean, after watching the Seagal guy earlier today, I feel like I will do one about cookies. Seagal cookie AI. Snatching birthdays will probably be a list as well. There'll be something about birthdays, birthday-related AI video. Seagal and JCVD and 2.5 Men. Yeah, there's a lot of drama going on. He was being what? All these Russell Brand being accused of rape. Man, all these people are copping it. Seagal in Superviz. What the hell, Superviz? Flash Gordon, Seagal. All right, so these are okay. Sweet. There's a little bit. I'll try and have all these ready for the. We're gonna again. There's no video next week. Supersize me. He's already supersized, Chris. There's no live next week. But I'm gonna try and release 3 videos because I'll be away for a week. So the plan next week is to have maximum conviction. There's going to be another bullshitter video on someone, and then I might try and do another movie review. Maybe the what was that? What were we talking about with Randy Roddy Piper? They Live. Something. We'll see how we go. But I'm going to try and pump out 3. I've done 3 in the last 2 weeks. I was hoping to do 2 a week, but I got sidetracked. So yeah, no, I'm going to be away for New Year in Thailand's New Year, mate. So I'm going to be away for a little bit in the countryside. So. But the week after that will be phenomenally large. There'll be all this shit you guys are giving me now. I'm going to try and have all them ready for next week. Professor X, Wolverine, Transporter, Home Alone, Flash AI Seagal, maybe a new video about snatching birthdays. So, yeah, we'll do what we can. But anyway, in the meantime, I think we should, what are we at? We're at 11, 12, 19. All right. I am going to see which one we're going to go with. Let me just have a quick look here. Anything longer? No, I don't. Okay. I need to pee. So what we're going to do is we're going to play some game while I pee. That's the best way to do it. So I really need to pee vigorously. All right. We're going to get back into Seagal or not, Sensei or Tubby Bloke, all right? This person here, is that Seagal? 1 for yes or 2 for no? I'm going to go for a piss. It's way too loud. All right, 1 sec. Hold on. No, we fucked that up. Oh, I need to pee vigorously. All right, 1 for yes or 2 for no? 1 for yes or 2 for no? I mean, it was a bit of wishful thinking. It was definitely wishful thinking on my part that I could piss within 30 seconds and come back. There's definitely wishful thinking. All right, what have we got here? We've got a lot of 1s, 2s, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2. Okay, interesting. Bit of a mixed spread on this one. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. He don't work. Well, he's getting paid for it in a movie. Bam, that is Big Daddy. I believe that's from On Deadly Ground or Fire Down Below. I can't remember which one. But that's Big Daddy working hard. Those of you who got that right, well done. Excuse me. Well done, Diana. Everyone else, Ernesto, whoever got that one right, congratulations. All right, we've got 2 more. 2 more bad boys. All right. Stock image. Is that young Big Daddy or is that not young Big Daddy? What are we thinking? 1 sec. 1 for yes, 2 for no. I mean, it could be, again, slim Big Daddy. We're thinking old day Big Daddy. Not modern Big Daddy, old school Big Daddy. White shirt. Does he wear white? I don't know. Is it meant to throw you off the scent? Maybe. Maybe it's supposed to be confusing. All right, we've got some 1s. We've got some 2s. We're really separating the men from the boys here. We know who the old school Seagalians are and who the fresh meat are. But then again, Humongous got the last one wrong. I was expecting him to get that right. Few people got the last one wrong. All right, ready? That is not Big Daddy. That is, I don't know who the fuck, who's that guy? Does anyone know who that guy is? Does anyone recognize that guy? It's a Getty Images, so he must be someone famous. But either way, that is not Big Daddy. Well done. Well done. Dino's 8. There's not even 8 in there, Dino. There's only been 6 so far, mate. There's only 1 more makes 7. All right, last one. All right, what we're gonna do is if you've got any wrong before, you can wipe the slate clean here. Is that Big Daddy? The last one right now. 1 for yes, 2 for no. Is that the great man himself? The physique looks similar. This could be a Piers Morgan interview. Could be on some sort of interview. I don't know. It's from 2019. That tells you something. 2019. The girly arms say yes, but the body says no, eh? Fair point, Funky. Fair point. What do we think? We've got some 1s. We've got some 2s. 2, 1, 1, 2. Dino's gone with 2. Glowing's gone with 1. Rad's gone with 2. This one is fat enough, but 2. So, Cuck's got 2. What do we got? Dr. Shoes with 2. 2 reverse psych. All right, this is the last one. And the last one. That is not Big Daddy. That is some guy called Woody from the Woody Show. I don't know who the fuck that is. Some guy called Woody from the Woody Show. But I did realize that he looked kind of fat and like Seagal body-wise, so I thought I'd grab him. Psyop indeed, Diana. Well done. You didn't fall for my shenanigans. Well done, Dino. 100 out of 100, mate. Well done. You got 100 out of 100. Brilliant work. Quality. All right, that's the last of the game of Sensei Fat Balls or Not. All right, now we're watching some random videos now for a bit of a shits and giggles. In about 5 days. That is correct. I am ready. April 10, 1952, the big man was born. The funny thing about that is April 10th is also the same date that my brother's daughter was born, my niece. So I will never forget her birthday purely based on the fact that she was born the same day as Seagal. Now tell me that girl is not blessed. She happened to be born on the same day. She's destined for greatness. Destined for greatness. Anyway, this is the reason why I want to do a video about DJ Khaled. We're going to get into my random videos now, and then we'll finish at the end. If you guys want to watch something, we'll throw that on. We'll see how we go for time. We're about 90 minutes in. We've still got a fair bit of videos to watch because we're talking shit as always, but that's what it's all about. We're not here next week, so we can drag this on a bit longer as long as people are still sticking around, but we'll see how we go. Now, this is DJ Khaled's wife.
Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. You can do it, you can do it. All that talk you talk, let's do it.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. I ain't like you. I don't need you in the background.
Yo, chill.
Me to work out.
Chill, man.
Work out without you talking.
Shit, calm down. Yo, chill. Man, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Basically, even his wife told him to just shut the fuck up. That's how annoying this guy is. Even his wife, Chris goes one. Even his wife told him to shut the fuck up. That's why this guy deserves his own video. I've seen enough about this. Yeah, to know. Yeah, this guy needs his own video because he's a knob. Yeah, definitely. She's wearing the pants. She knows that she can just divorce him and take half, so she's got him by the balls. If they're married, all that money, she can take half, so she runs that show. Yeah, that's why I want to put DJ Khaled. I've seen a lot of videos of him being carried and shit. He's a douche. He sounds like he's a douche. Take it easy, Diana. Good to see you. Thanks for coming as always, darling. Always a pleasure to have you here. Appreciate the love. Say hi to the family for me. Tell them Sensei Seagal says hello. Okay, so new Bushido videos coming up, right? This guy here, I don't know who the fuck this guy is. All right. I don't think he's Russian. But he's teaching this shit, right? So we're doing this kind of shit again. Four wobbling. Yeah. So there's going to be a video about floor gyrating going on for sure. Now you can see here that this guy's got Systema, right, on his back. But it appears that he is, I don't know if he's a different branch. This guy seems to have their tentacles all over the world with this bullshit. And somehow these Taiwanese people who manufacture the AI chips that we use for everything are dumb enough to fall for this shit. I mean, this guy looks like the only thing he's fought is a buffet, right? Are we being honest? Like the only thing it looks like he's attacked recently. This is a Geneva convention from what year? 2023, 2003. So this is okay. So this is 12. He's been doing this shit for 12 years. They're getting punched. I mean, I don't even know what the fuck this is.
Oh, what?
You guys stand there and hit each other. Yep.
Be invisible.
Be invisible. You're not being invisible. You're getting hit. Like you're not invisible at all. Can someone explain to me what I'm watching here? Anybody? I mean, I see invisible. Nice one. Yeah, exactly. I don't know what I'm watching here. Someone just explain to me what's going on here, because I just see two guys hitting each other. Big guy hits a skinny guy harder. That's all I'm saying. Big guy hitting skinny guy harder. So anyway, this gentleman, this Drax level invisible, yeah. This gentleman's probably going to get his own video because I mean, can we all agree that this deserves its own video? I believe it deserves its own video. Okay, so everyone's loving They Live. Are we happy with They Live as the next movie review? Is everyone happy with They Live as the next movie review? Beyond Maximum Conviction with Seagal, obviously. It seems like They Live got a pretty unanimous love there. So I think we'll move on with They Live. All right, done. We'll lock that motherfucker in. So once I go from this guy over there, there's also this guy here, right? This is the French arm. As you can see, the Russians, even though they're weird with their punching each other, the French people just take it to a whole gay new level. Like just a really fucking, no offense to gay people, but just a real shit fucking weak gay level. I mean, what are we doing here? I mean, what is this, honestly? This is martial arts, just so we know, yeah? Because it's tagged by himself here. Sistema, art, martial, self-defense, presumably. This is martial arts. Yeah, exactly right, Gug. Exactly. I mean, what are we doing here? It's just gay French dudes hanging out with each other. But this is a martial arts system, just so we know. Martial arts. I don't know if I played this last time or not, but this is what we're doing. It's coming off. This is Macron's wife. Apparently, Dino. Apparently, she is a man. What's her name? Lapel or some shit. So anyway, there's a few different bullshitos coming, as well as the Indians. As well, that's why they deserve their own video, Dino. If they're gonna release this shit and make it as if it's real, I mean, this guy's got more subscribers than I do. Now, granted, his videos get fuck all views. But somehow 90,000 people have subscribed to this shit. How does that even make sense? Some people call this art. I call this a bit fruity. Yeah, definitely. Gayer than a bathhouse glory hole. Yeah, well, that's my point. They deserve to get their comeuppance and deserve to have a video with sound effects mocking them for being extremely gay. And I am enjoying putting sound effects in and music in the background. I'm going to start doing that shit a bit more without overdoing it, ideally. India landed on the moon. Yeah, they did. Mr. and Mrs. Dickless. Mr. and Mr. Dickless. All right, now we're just going to get into some random funny videos that I found, all right? Now check this shit out.
The internet got mad at this girl after she did this, because when this guy was deadlifting 500 pounds, for some unknown reason, he decided to hold the bar for much longer than anyone should, without proper breathing technique, and then this happened.
Yo.
Okay. The internet...
Yo. That is hilarious for multiple reasons, right? First of all, glory holes. Might have a lighter. This here is just vicious for two reasons. One, that guy crumbles like a piece of shit. He crumbles.
The internet got mad at this girl after she did this, because when this guy was deadlifting 500 pounds, for some unknown reason, he decided to hold the bar for much longer than anyone should, without proper breathing technique, and then this happened.
And she doesn't give a flying fuck. Like, she doesn't give a flying fuck. Again, some of these might be old, but they're still gems to me. I've just come across them now. I saw this days ago. Well, I only saw it yesterday. This guy's my hero.
All over the place. They got it all blocked out. The White Center
I know this is old, but I forgot about this. I saw this a while ago.
exit. The convention center exit. Every motherfucking exit. You
This guy's really angry. Extremely angry. And the thing is, he's not even going slowly, like he's hammering along. Like he's flying along at a ridiculous speed. Well, that's just nuts. I mean, I'm guessing there's some kind of parade going on. What is people are screaming at you? What is he thinking is going to happen right now? He's got to realize people are chasing after him. He apologized. Did he really apologize later? I assume he went straight to jail, though. I assume he went straight to. I'm not sure. Did he really apologize? Because that guy's got to be fucked. I mean, that's some crazy shit. That's some crazy ass shit. All right, this is Bill Burr. Pretty recently, I have Bill Burr for me has been a bit strange. He's a bit up and down, but you know, I'll give him this.
Tell us about your reaction to Luigi Mangione. I was reading up, that perhaps you've been supportive of what he did. Could you clarify what you think?
No, I'm not going to just have some controversial moment so you can get clicks. I'm not doing that. What are you going to bring up next? The Middle East? I went to summer school 3 out of 4 years in high school. I'm not qualified to talk about this.
You said about Elon that he was ruining Earth.
I mean, these guys were asking a comedian trying to get clickbait shit.
I saw on The View. You're critical of him. What do you think of all the boycotts, like even the violence?
I don't watch the news. I don't watch the news. I have no idea what's going on. I watch Instagram. I watch people wipe out on motorcycles. I watch lions and hyenas fight each other. I don't think you should be asking a comedian. You're a journalist.
Comedians are on top of current events.
No. That's weak.
I mean, this guy used to be edgy as fuck, and now I don't know what he's doing now. Right? I don't know. People are whinging about him being softer now, but I will give it to him for giving it to these people. Like journalists are asking a comedian what he thinks about fucking Palestine and what do you think? How about you go out there and do your fucking jobs and let him tell jokes? Yeah, I don't know if he still does stand up or not, but he used to back in the day.
That's you guys passing the buck. You guys need to have balls again, which you don't. You guys always goes, should we be thinking this? Duh. You guys present stuff like that. You guys used to have balls. You need to get your balls back. And it's not my job. I am a dancing clown.
Sure, they need to get their balls back. Again, this one I think is old, but hilarious. I mean, you know what's an easy way to get views? Uploading shit like this where people get knocked out. It's an easy way to get views. I mean, I should be playing the game a bit more and leaving my long form videos for proper videos and just using my shorts to just get dickheads to come and click on my channel. Really.
What's up, man? What's up?
Like this.
What's up? What's up? What car you in?
I ain't in any of these cars.
Let's go. Then you got to get out. Let's go.
Nah, I don't got to go nowhere.
You live here?
I don't got. Yeah, I live here. You don't got.
Okay,
what
your
you
address?
walking up on me like that for? What's up?
What's your address?
Take that vest off. Come on.
Take that vest off for me.
Come on. Take that vest off. You know. Come on. Take that shit off. Let's get it.
All right,
Let's get it, man. What's up? What's up?
Do me a
Take
favor,
that
man.
shit off. Take that shit off. Laugh like you're not a bitch.
Do me a favor.
Like you're not a
Are you saying Bill Burr was in The Mandalorian?
bitch. Take that shit off. Come on. Not take that shit off. Let's get it.
Where do you live?
Your partner here like he's gonna do something. You ain't gonna do shit.
Where do you live, man?
I live right here. There ain't nothing about
What's
it.
your address?
Do something about it.
Huh?
How about that? Take your shit off and do something about it.
What the fuck is this kid?
Like I won't.
Like you what? Like you want what?
I ain't gonna say nothing on that camera.
What
So
do you
I'm
gotta
saying,
do? What
take
do you
that
gotta
off.
do? What do you
Take
gotta
it off. Let me see.
Okay,
Take it off.
let
Let
me
me
see.
see. Yeah.
Let me get your ID.
You ain't gonna get shit.
Okay.
Take it off and you see. Well, what you laughing for? I'm writing your shit. Take it off.
What's up, man?
That's the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life.
But what you laughing for? I'm writing your shit. Take it off.
First of all, okay, there's two things that someone needs to know, right? I don't know how many of you guys have actually been in an altercation, by the way. Okay, I'll show you a video that'll probably explain it better than I can say it.
How about some brand new?
I'll show you a video that can explain it better than I can say it. Joe Sonnen can't let. Yeah, okay. So this is the reality of fighting, right here.
What? Soon. What? Soon. Oh, I wish. I can't wait. Soon. How do you feel when you say crazy things like that to me when I've been challenging you for years? Soon. Do you ever feel weird about that?
Ah, man. I'm gonna kick your ass bad.
But don't you ever feel weird about challenging me when I've been calling you out for years?
Years, man. You know what's gonna happen, man.
But don't you think that's a little weird?
We rock, man. We have a day.
I'm
We
just
rock.
asking,
We
though.
have a day, man.
Okay.
We have a day.
This is actually helpful.
We're gonna have a
This is longer than I
day,
thought it was
man.
going to be.
I would like to say hello.
I don't want to say hello to why. You know, one don't want to be a friend.
Hey, that was longer than I thought it was going to be. Hold on. I'm going to play this one instead. Where is it? Okay, this one here.
Like you, and the don't wanna like you. One now.
Please stop. I can't let you get close.
Can you hear my
See, he says, I can't let you get close because when you're fighting someone, tell Sonnen's a fucking legend, Dino. Tell Sonnen, okay, while we're here, thanks for bringing that up, Dino. Best trash talk. Tell Sonnen is a fucking god when it comes to trash talk, all right? He's the absolute god.
Even Seagal said that kind of behavior is an embarrassment.
Hey, check this out, by the way. I went to play Chael Sonnen clips, right? And guess what the first thing comes out about? Listen.
To the human race. It's an embarrassment to the...
Sorry, one sec.
Even Seagal said that kind of behavior is an embarrassment to the human race. It's an embarrassment to the martial arts.
Well, I don't know anything about martial arts, but Steven Seagal would know a damn lot about behavior that's embarrassing to the human race.
I mean, bam. Okay, so is there a time difference problem going on? I think there's a time difference issue, right? I feel like we've got a time difference issue because the first hour was quite quiet with numbers, and now we're back to normal. Is there a time thing going on that I don't know about with you guys, or?
The American Gangster, the bad guy.
I don't know about this dick riding shit, but the shit that he says, some of the lines that he says are great. I mean...
All right, I'm here with Chael Sonnen. Chael, first of all, congratulations on a dominant performance. You imposed your skill set. You did everything you wanted to do. How happy are you with your performance tonight?
Anderson Silva, you absolutely suck.
You knows how to trash talk.
Super Bowl weekend, the biggest rematch in the history of the business. I'm calling you out, Silva, but we're up in the stakes.
Anyway, the point is, Chael Sonnen's a bit of a savage. We got sidetracked there, but he is a savage. He's got some great trash talk. We'll get to that next time. America still hasn't moved their clocks. Okay, interesting. Daylight savings has kicked in last night. Is that in Australia, Dino, or everywhere? Interesting. I do want to see more of Chael Sonnen's trash talk. Oh, shit. But I want a better version of it.
How about some brand new tech?
How about you shut up? Nope. 20 minutes is probably a bit long.
Ariel Helwani post-fight at UFC.
Ariel, is that camera big enough to take in the largest arm in Westland, Oregon that has found its way to Houston, Texas? Because that thing looks a little bit small.
Yeah, okay. Chael Sonnen's nuts. Anyway, we set back clocks a while back. Europe last week. Okay. All right, anyway, we'll keep going.
I can't.
So this is from the Ultimate Fighter, right? This is why you should never get cocky.
I can't.
I can take anything you can, and I will do this. Do it. Just do it.
I can punch you.
Do it.
Oh.
Kaplan, he has this thing about not being able to be knocked out.
Do it. Just do it.
He began begging and pleading with me to go ahead and hit him. And I really didn't want to hit Kaplan.
I mean, if someone's begging you to hit him, you got to hit him. You can't not hit him. It's not fair. You got to do right by them. If they're asking to get hit, just swing a fucking hit at them.
Do it. But sometimes you just got to do things that you don't want to do in life.
That's right. This dude's a moron. Check this out. Check this out now. Right, check this out. He's never been knocked out.
I wasn't unconscious. I mean, did it knock me down? Yeah, but I wasn't. I wasn't knocked out.
He wasn't knocked out. He wasn't knocked out, guys. He was just taking a nap.
I mean, did it knock me down? Yeah, but I wasn't knocked out. I was hurt.
Cap.
He's awake for sure. Not knocked out for sure. Just completely awake, obviously. Dickhead. What a knob. All right, so here's the thing, right? Okay, so this is a little bit close to home. So something you guys don't know is that in Thailand, when you hit 20 years old as a male, you go to the draft, okay? You go to a military draft. 20 years old, regardless of what you're doing, where you are, when you're 20 years old, you go to the military and you get a draft, right? Every year, they pull out colors black and red. If you get black, you don't have to serve in the military for 2 years. If you take out a red ball, you have to serve in the military for 2 years, right? Regardless. The only exemption is if you go to university, you can defer it, and then you have to do it after uni. You have to choose the colors. Or take it easy, PSP. I'll send you a shirt out tomorrow, brother, by the way. Have a good night, my man. Yeah, you can either defer it for 2 years if you're studying, but beyond that, if you've got a wife and a kid, or you've got a job and a business, tough shit. You got to draw a ball, and this is what happens.
A man's entire world just collapsed.
I literally faint.
This is a military draft site in Thailand. Thailand's lottery-style conscription is now well known. For spectators, it's just entertainment. But for the men involved, it's a moment so tense, it could cause a heart attack. Even monks struggle to stay calm in this situation. There's only one way to escape this brutal lottery: becoming a woman. A detailed medical certificate is required to prove both physical and psychological transition. Just looking feminine won't be enough.
Yeah, so I mean, literally, they pass out when they get their ticket. 2 years of their life is gone, right? They're just straight out gone. So it happened recently the other day. A friend of mine's son, he luckily pulled out black, so he doesn't have to go. You get one chance, and then that's it. If you cop it, you're in. If you're not, you're not. And a lot of these dudes, man, they pass out. they pass out from it because, I mean, 2 years of your life. They're 20 years old, yeah? If you want to go, that's one thing. But if you don't want to go, that's tough shit. You have to go anyway. And they don't mess around at the start. Anyway. All right, I'm going to play this guy. He's going to repeat a few times. I have to go for a piss again. Sorry, guys. The seal's been broken, so you're going to have to deal with it. I'm going to play this, and I'll be back in a sec. 1 second. All right, this guy's a legend. It's going to play a few times, but deal with it. That's going to be like the 7th time in a row it's played. But anyway. I think that guy was an Aussie. I feel like he was Australian. I don't know why. That looks like a Holden Ute, maybe. A Holden station wagon, sorry. But anyway, that's what you do. You fight back. Look at how flat the minivan tire. Yeah, exactly right. Okay. Great stare down. Now this is just some nostalgia shit, yeah. It just reminds me of the good old days.
How about some brand new technology?
Old school vibes.
This is actually a Palm PDA as well. So it's not just a watch, but it's a PDA.
It's called the Ojo from Motorola. He's with us live right now. Holding some power.
Do you remember when this shit was a big deal, man? I was born in 83, right? I remember in 1995 in Australia, some chick had Snake. She had a Nokia 5110. I don't know if you guys remember that, but a Nokia 5110 was one of the first phones that came out, and they had Snake on it. Yeah, you could play Snake. I don't know if you all remember this shit. Some of you all must remember this shit. And this girl had Snake on her phone, and there was a whole bunch of people surrounding her, watching her play Snake. And Snake was just basic shit. But at that time, it was the shit. And then I remember the 6110 was the business version. But yeah, everyone was around her like it was like this. I mean, my first phone was a Ericsson 68. Was it 68? 6180 or something? 61. Man, I wish I could remember what it was. 6160 or 80? I thought it was an 80. It was a 66 something. I had an Ericsson 66 something or other. I can't remember what it was. Man, I wish I could remember what it was called. Yeah, that's it. 668. I had this. That was my first phone, the Ericsson 668. All right, that was one of my. You couldn't even send it. Yeah, you couldn't. It was one of my first phones that I had back in the day. Was the 668, and then at one point I had the Motorola T18. Yes, that one. No, that's not it. Images, where is it? This one here. That here, 1999. I had the 1999 version, and I had the 1994 version of these Ericssons. I remember the T18. I think it was a T18 in Australia. Yeah, that one here. That's the phone I had back in the day. I remember that. It was hot shit. Sorry, I'm just going down a bit of a nostalgia run at the moment. But I had the Motorola T18. That was the shit. And then I had what else did I have? I had a Nokia 3210. Everyone remember the 3210? These were the shit, man. These were right back in the day. The old 3210. And then I think I had an 8210 as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I had an 8210. I don't know if you all remember. You could change the screen on. You could change the color on the screen on these fucking things at one stage. But anyway, we're getting caught up in the nostalgia moments. But yeah.
Powered by is a broadband connection like DSL or a cable broadband connection. It's taken 25 years to get this right.
This is from Sony. I wish I had one of these in my house right now. We're on the internet wirelessly, tied to our computer wirelessly. That's cool enough. But watch this. Go in here, and I'm tied to my satellite receiver watching TV. Of course,
yeah, bro. Nokia was a shit back in the day, yeah? Dino, exactly right. Toyota phones, Nokia. Exactly. But then I heard they just got dropped behind the 8 ball and they didn't innovate at all and they just got smashed. But back in the day, man, Nokia ruled. Like Nokia was like the Apple, if you will, I guess, or the Samsung. And then there was Motorola to a lesser extent, but Nokia was the shit back in the day. Only dealers could afford a mobile back then.
It helps if someone else has one as well. You've got to have someone else with the same product. Right. Yeah, that's very important.
This is live television on your cell phone.
Again, like you mentioned, the frame rate, the rate of video is a little bit sluggish, but the audio is always right on.
Well,
I mean, this is like 25 years ago, yeah? That's Nokia will still be here. Yeah, we'll get there at some point.
These are called the Oakley Thumb sunglasses. And not only are they sunglasses, but as you can see, they've got little earpieces in here. It's an MP3 player.
Take a look. Now, this is a $600
That's impressive,
player,
man.
but it has
That's
the ability
to...
And not only are they sunglasses,
That's impressive, right? It's a sunglasses with an MP3 player built in. That's not bad for the early 2000s.
but as you can see, they've got little earpieces in here. It's an MP3 player.
Take a look. Now, this is a $600 player, but it adds the ability to show up and play video. First time we've seen one of these screens on a portable device, and boy, the quality is so much better than LCD. It looks so good.
Read ebooks right off the screen here, and it's a gorgeous display.
What these are wireless internet cameras. The picture on that phone right now is live from my home in Northern California, watching my cats in the living room.
Yeah, exactly right. He was. There was a video I saw. This is this won't really hit home to anyone other than me and Dino. This is like the 80s, man. Look how different everything was back in the day. Everyone was just nice. Good old 80s, mate. The good old 80s. Simple times. No one was working on the street. No one was dressing with farmers. Anyway, enough nostalgia. Dino, hey Dino, you remember this?
Grandchild, where?
Dino, you got to remember this shit, bro. If you don't remember this shit, you're not a real Aussie wog.
In Brunswick and Footscray, Franco Cozzo, have the pleasure
Migalo,
to present to you Il Modernissimo, bedroom suites, dining room, and wonderful lounge. Why don't you come for yourself and have a look at this magnifico?
Franco Cozzo was a wog, right? A European Italian guy, obviously, who bought had some prime real estate and sold some furniture, and eventually he got busted because his son was doing drugs or some shit, some weird like that. I think. Let me just confirm that. Franco Cozzo drugs. I think it had something to do with drugs. Yeah, he turned to cocaine and did some shit apparently. But this guy,
Il Modernissimo, only can found from Franco Cozzo. Buy from Franco Cozzo. Megalo.
I don't know what he's saying, but anyway, Franco Cozzo, mate. Yeah, exactly right. His son was a drug dealer. I just googled it, bro. His son was into the drugs. He did try to find some drugs and some women. That's for sure. All right. Has anyone got anything they want me to look up before we continue on?
Quotes that he was going to break all, we're going to eat, and that you weren't going to be able to walk from the octagon.
Well, that's like the big threat in Brazil. We're going to send you to the dead.
Yeah, he was shady. He was a furniture mogul. Do you remember what was his name? Crazy John, bro. He was another guy. Anyway, Tony Mockbell just got out too. Dino, did you hear that? Tony Mockbell just got out of prison.
He's not the first Brazilian to tell me that. The only resentment.
Well, I can say WOG because I've got a European background, but in Australia, WOGs were traditionally European background, Italians, Greeks, Turks, etc. Yeah, they were generally called WOGs. Aussies, Australians were called Skips, as in like Skippy the bush kangaroo. We used to call them Skips. They were Australians. WOGs were Europeans. Nips were Asians. Nips or Gooks were the Asians, and that pretty much covers all the groups. I mean, obviously, black people were still, black, N-word. Nicola got very fucked up. Yeah, so that was basically it in Australia. Well, it's a derogatory term. It's not a positive term. Glowing. It's a derogatory term. Dogger. What the fuck's a dogger? I've never heard that one before. Funky. What's a dogger? What does WOG mean in the UK? WOG mean in the UK? For someone who does not have white skin, for someone from Southern Europe. Yeah, well, that's Australian English. So you just basically, for anyone who doesn't have white skin. So WOG just means anyone who's not white in England. Is that basically it? England just takes it to just the extreme level of shags puppies. What? In England, it means WOGs mean they shag puppies. I knew some of that from my father's time in Asia during the 60s and 70s. It's a slur primarily used against black people. Well, it says here, according to fucking Cambridge Dictionary, an extremely offensive word for someone who does not have white skin. So that would mean blacks, Asians, anyone who's not Caucasian, I assume. We are 2 weeks away from the humongous shit show year anniversary. I just put up a short promo for it. Really excited for the double header on 4/19 and 4/20. All right, if any of y'all are around, check out Humongous's 5-year anniversary show. Fuck, I wonder how long I've been going for now, Humongous. That's a good point, mate. Thanks for bringing that up. Let's just get rid of this shit. What are you doing here? What is this? Why are you here? 5 years. Let's have a look at the date. My first video I uploaded was... Nope. Let's go back here. October 5th, 2022. So what's that now? It's 3 years, no less than 3 years ago. 2.5 years ago, I've been doing this. 2.5 years we've been at this, Seagalian. My very first video, by the way, is ineligible for monetization. What's the details? What did I get? What did I get stuck for? I got struck for something. Oh, wow. There's a lot of them here. Got struck for a lot of shit in Seagal's videos. I might have to re-upload Sugar Babe. End of a gun. Look at all these. So I didn't understand YouTube. So all of these videos got demonetized back in the day. Let's do a review of that. No one watches them anyway, but all right, pretty much, yeah, just a race-based insult. But yeah, Humongous, congratulations, man, on your 5 years, brother. Today's my 259th live. Damn, that's a lot of lives. How many have we got here? We've got 55. I've done 55 lives. That's about almost a year's worth of lives. 55. And you're at 259. That's impressive, mate. That's about right. 5 years worth. I've been doing it for a year. You've been doing it for 5. Congratulations, my man. He's doing a live. I started YouTube like 18 years ago, but not with Humongous. Yeah, I've been on YouTube for a while, but I only started making videos. Well, apparently, I started making videos October 5th, 2022. Wow, that seems like a long time ago now. My most viewed video is my Seagal compilation. That's got 2 million views. So that's not bad for a shitty channel, right? For a shitty channel of doing nothing. Had my 3rd year live stream on my channel. Congrats, Glowing. Well done, man. Congrats. Yeah, it's been about 2.5 years. October 2022 was my first video. Yeah, my most viewed video is the Seagal compilation. Then I've got Fake Masters getting their ass beat. That's 1.5 million. And then it trails off after that. But no, I can't complain. For a channel doing nothing, I really hope on the lives, but you crack me up, man. We always watch your videos with my girlfriend. Love your stuff. Thank you, Jugaika. I appreciate it, man. Honestly, I do. Really, I do. When people specifically tell me that they appreciate a certain thing or they get a laugh out of it, it means a lot, man, because obviously I couldn't do this if I wasn't making money. But the fact that people enjoy what I'm doing is honestly more important than the pittance that I make. I couldn't do it without the money, but it's awesome to know that people enjoy it, man, and you get a laugh. Like the things to me when people appreciate the small little editing things I do, like when someone mentioned the sound effects, or when they tell me they've had a shit day or they're enjoying the video. I mean, it's fucking awesome. So thank you very much, brother. I appreciate it. All right. Anything you guys want to watch before we wrap it up? I mean, I'm happy to keep going. But I don't want to go too. I got some more AI, but I don't want to bust into the AI shit too much. But yeah, I'm happy to check something out if anyone wants to suggest something to me to watch now. We're in bonus time now. It's a comedy like we are. Exactly right, Dino. Honestly, guys, the thing is, I don't talk about politics on this channel at all. And sometimes people talk to me about it, and that's fine. I'll talk to people about it. But ultimately, I realize that it's all bullshit. It doesn't matter where you sit. We're here for a good time, not a long time. Excuse me. So fucking enjoy yourself. Don't hurt anyone else in the process. Be a good person to people around you that deserve it. Be an asshole to those that deserve to be, you being an asshole. Ali G, abortion. What the fuck is that? What is Ali G abortion? Actually, you know what? We might watch this. Have you guys seen this before or not? It's a Steven Seagal show animated. Some of you have, some of you haven't. Some of you guys here are fresh meat. It goes for 2.5 minutes. So just check this out in the meantime. We'll get to Ali G in a minute. I'm going to go for a quick piss because the seal is... Oh, fuck. I forgot to put the camera back on, man. Why didn't someone tell me that I forgot to put the camera back on? I got to go for a piss now. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it, man. Jugaika, give Jugaika a bit of a like and a thumbs up. Not just for his kind words, but he's backing it up with some I don't know what CA is. I'm guessing Canadian dollars. Actually, my best friend here is Canadian, Jugaika. He's from Ontario, Canada. Shout out to Baz if you're out there. My best friend in Canada, in Thailand, by the way, is a 69-year-old man. So that just tells you everything about me being a wild child. He's a good bloke. He's all right. All right, now I'm gonna play Ken McIntyre's Seagal video. I'm gonna come back in a sec. Just bear with me. 2 minutes 49. I'll be back before that though.
Excuse me, do you know what time it is? $4:00.
Hey, yo, Steve. Hey, yo, Steve. Yeah, you got like an old man,
Hey, by the way, this video, Ken McIntyre, this guy's a legend. And also, I forgot I've got other videos to watch, but the Sylvester Stallone impersonation is spot on. Union worker, not my pay grade. Isn't that like $100 Australian? Yeah, not quite.
I said, like, you got like an old man hanging up your arm, Yeah, you're all right, Just trying to help out a friend,
Fucking greatest cartoon ever, by the way. Now let's appreciate pizza boxes, beer, lotion here for having a wank, Coca-Cola, fire down below, sniper rifle in the background, people that he's killed from the window. I mean, it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. Nah, you're not cheap, brother. Don't stress. It was more of a go at him for saying it's $100 Australian. It's appreciated, my man. It's not about the amount. It's the fact that you bothered to bother.
Tonight, police are asking for your help locating an elderly man who went missing earlier today in North Hollywood.
Thundercats are on the move.
Thundercats. Where are we? Ah. Hey, you didn't have to send any more, brother, but I do appreciate it. Never give in to peer pressure, mate. Seagalism is not a place you have to worry about peer pressure. Don't worry. Yeah, he was having more of a go, Jugaka, at the fact that the Australian dollar is worth shit. The Australian dollar is literally worth half the English pound. In Thailand, they get like 42 compared to my 21. It's so painful. But thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Give him a thumbs up. He deserves it. Tell your girlfriend I said thank you as well.
What the fuck?
And by the way, episode 2 gets better, if you didn't realize that. For those of you that haven't seen it, episode 2 gets better. All right, ready? Episode 2. I have to mix myself a drink, so while I'm doing that, I'm going to have to do this because I'm no pants. Sorry, one sec. I think I fucking bumped the microphone. Just bear with me. No, I didn't fuck the mic. Nice. All right. Mike's holding in tight. Mike's holding tight. All right. Episode 2.
Next. Can I help you? I ordered this without onions. Yeah. So? It's fucking covered in onions. I want a refund. Yeah, but you already ate most of it. And there's no onions on it. Yeah. Well, here's the thing about that. Look!
Oi! That's no way to treat a lady.
Yeah? What are you gonna do about it?
Well, I think I'm gonna teach you some proper etiquette.
Give it your best shot, crocodile man.
Oh, why, you little. Oh, crikey. Don't. No worries. Oh, that's gonna leave a mark.
Hey! He killed Paul Hogan.
Get that big ugly bastard.
First of all, how dare they call him a big ugly bastard? That's just harsh. Paul Hogan, yeah. Fuck. All right. Sorry. This is accurate, by the way. Taken from real life events. I mean, the animation's brilliant here. And how stupid are these people? Why would you continue to attack him when you see what he's done? Look at his little ponytail. I love the attention to detail. Little ponytail right there.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Everybody. I know. Hey, don't sweat it, sport. Here you go, champ. Thank you.
I like Paul Hogan even more because he refused to pay his taxes to the government. Fuck him. We all knew he had
shit.
superpowers, by the way. I love how he uses his body to chop people in half. He's just a weapon. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on here. This guy must have been tripping balls.
Oh, shit. I had that dream about the donkey again. Good night, honey.
We just appreciate the attention to the attention to detail here. No, wrong one. Good night, honey. Anyway. Feel the same way about Texans can suck a dick, man. They were brought in after World War I or II, whatever it was, to fund shit, and then after that they just kept it on. So check this out, right? The government tax, again, we're not getting political. This is just uni party, and anybody can agree with this. You get taxed by the government on your income, right? And then everything you buy is taxed. And then when you make money off the money they've already taxed you on, they want to tax you on the money that you've made off the money they've already taxed you on that you've earned, and you have to pay tax on that. I mean, they can suck a fucking dick. That's what I think. Anyway, I'm very anti-government. Not that I'm necessarily pro-capitalism, but government can suck my dick. That's where I'm at with it. Anyway, all right, I've got a few videos that I forgot to play. I had a folder of shit that makes me laugh. Okay, one of them, these are just clips, random clips of Seagal that I appreciate, and I hope you guys can appreciate too. Now, one of the things I want to note is, what I'd like to do here is bring you videos that you've never seen. Now, everyone's seen this, right? You've all seen this. This is the original, by the way. This is the original audio. This is the original audio. No external audio put in. Okay, you've all seen this. It's brilliant. We all know it. It's great. As far as I know, there are 3 clips of him dancing. 3 clips that exist of him dancing. Some in movies, but realistically. So he was in Georgia here. He was doing his thing. He was walking around with people. So that was the first clip of him dancing. The second clip of him dancing is here. I played this before also.
It's the most impressive dance.
It really is.
Okay, that's 2 clips. That's 2 clips of Seagal. I found a 3rd clip of him dancing. No, I don't think anyone has shown this clip before. This is an exclusive for you guys, all right? This is an exclusive for you guys. This is the shit that I find when I search deep. That's him dancing again. Yeah, baby. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him just wiggling like a little chubby bitch. I mean, it's just magnificent, isn't it? Yeah, baby, get into it. Shut up, Brad. There's no way you've seen this clip before. How have you seen this clip before? You have not seen this clip before, all right? Nobody's seen this clip before. Where have you seen it? You're 17. You could not have seen this clip. Tell me a rockstar dance. Maybe you have seen it then. All right, fine. You want to be like that? That's fine. This is also one of my favorite clips. This is like a hidden clip. Some of you old school Seagalians might know this. Some of you may not.
My mentors have been asking me, if I would like to write a book, and I would say that Michael Ovitz is.
This is where he's talking about the CIA, working for the CIA. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not.
Is a great friend and a very special mentor of mine. It's a real sensitive subject with me because there's so much that I would be real uncomfortable to get into. You can say that I've worked with people who were in the CIA and worked for the CIA. I don't ever talk about what I've done, but a couple of people have an idea. I'll talk to friends and they'll say, yeah, and then we got ambushed here, and there were this many shots fired, and I did this, and I did that, and I flanked the...
You haven't seen it, all right? Stop pretending. You guys stop pretending that you've seen it, all right? You haven't seen it. You're trying to steal my thunder right now, all right? You haven't seen it. Just stop pretending.
I remember every fucking move, Stuff. I just go on automatic pilot, and I just react to everything that's happening. And afterwards, I have a fairly clear recollection, but it's not, very exact.
So what he's saying here is, right, people who are in the CIA, they remember every single detail, but he doesn't. He doesn't remember every detail because he reacts in the moment. Yeah, he just reacts in the moment, and he just doesn't remember things. He just kind of just reacts instinctually because he's Seagal. Again, these are just some of my favorite clips of Seagal, just random, like this.
This fish. People saying, well, I shouldn't eat the fish because the fish is, an important sentient being, and that's true.
So this whole clip, right, he talks about fish being a sentient being, has nothing to do with anything.
I look at it, it's like this fish. People saying, well, I shouldn't eat the fish because the fish is, an important sentient being.
That was in, I can't remember what that was called, the Asian Connection, I believe, where he was just talking fatness. That was, for me, hilarious. Now, everyone remembers this, right? Let me just get it up for you guys. Okay, everyone remembers this dance from Van Damme. But Seagal's doing it. But everyone remembers the Van Damme dance? It's all right. All right, now I found a clip of JCVD, modern era JCVD, doing his thing. Now, what do we reckon the odds are that Seagal could still move like this at 65, 70 years old? I mean, say what you will about JCVD. I know Joker hates him. He's the Antichrist. But the man can still move.
Words don't come easy to me. This is the only way for me to say.
Just for the record, Van Damme sucks at dancing more now than he did back then.
Don't come easy.
Oh, goddamn.
This is the only.
But I'll give it to him for still busting a move at 65, man. You got to give it to him. He puts ketchup on everything. Could be worse. Okay, this is just to remind everyone how important Big Daddy is, right? Just so everyone knows. Just don't forget how important he is.
A quick question on your delegation. You had other members of Congress with you, but you also had the actor Steven Seagal on your trip. What was his role?
Well, Steven Seagal, because he's a black belt and a very well-respected actor, and I might let you know I've known Steven Seagal for a long time. He's a personal friend, and he knew we were going to Russia, and because of his black belt and karate and things, he's gotten to know many of the leaders of Russia, including Putin, and was able to use that influence to make sure that we got to talk to the very top people so that we could try to find ways of expanding our areas of cooperation. You know, sometimes actors can actually go out and rather than just act, they can actually do good things. I worked for one. His name was Ronald Reagan.
Are you suggesting Steven Seagal might have a little political ambition like Ronald Reagan had?
I don't think that he has a political.
I mean, okay, let's just end this poll.
Ambition, but he has an ambition to try to do something good for his country, and he has taken it upon himself this this challenge of radical Islamic terrorism that is taking the lives of innocent people. He, for example, helped us get down to Bazelon, the school where hundreds of young children were murdered by Chechen radical Islamic terrorists, and we saw that. We met with the local people there, and Stephen did a good job.
Steven Seagal, mate, saving the world.
To people and showing us the things that will help us understand the challenge of radical Islamic insurgencies that the Russians are having to deal with.
I know he's very popular in Russia, Steven Seagal, including, as you point out, with the.
By the way, he is pretty popular in Russia. Most of the people that speak to you here, they don't speak badly about him. I don't know why. No one really shits on him here other than me. The Russians kind of love him.
Russian leadership. So what I hear you saying is Steven Seagal could open up doors that United States congressmen like you and some of your colleagues couldn't necessarily open up during your visit to Russia.
Well, let me put it this way. We usually have to rely on the State Department.
He did defeat ISIS and diabetes.
And quite frankly, we should be having our own contacts as well as what the State Department.
Anyway, that's enough of Steven Seagal shit. Okay. I need to go for a piss. I'm going to play this. This is him winning the award. This is him winning an award. Just sit tight. Man, the SEAL tonight I am horrible. I am horrible tonight, just so we know. I mean, pretty good, but tonight I'm horrible.
أنا ونيشان كنا عم نتغزل بالسوت تبعيتك.
الله
You look
يخليكم.
amazing. وسارة YouTube. So, he's a Hollywood legend, an icon, and a life achiever. He's the star of the movies that birthed today's action films. His love for exploring cultures made him one of the biggest high-profile diplomatic figures in today's world of politics. And the Diafa Award goes to Steven Seagal!
Steven Seagal, American actor, screenwriter, and martial artist. Starting his adult life as a martial arts instructor in Japan, Seagal made his acting debut in the movie Above the Law, and then portrayed the Navy SEAL counter-terrorist expert Casey Ryback in Under Siege. Seagal is also a guitarist with 2 studio albums in his discography, performing several of his film's soundtracks. Seagal is an environmentalist, animal rights activist, and was appointed by Vladimir Putin as Russia's special envoy to the United States.
So this is the Diafa Awards, which is, I don't know what it stands for, but some Middle Eastern fucking somewhere in Dubai or some shit award given to Seagal for being a hot cock. The reason why I love this is because they weren't expecting him to be there, but he was there. I have no idea what Diafa stands for. Some Middle Eastern fucking award for some shit.
Diafa Honor.
Well, let's find out. You want to know what it stands for, Howard? Let's find out. Diafa Award. I went to the website before. So it's a distinctive International Arab Festival Awards about something to do with arts. There you go. International Arab Festival Awards. Honorees. Let's see what the honorees are before we keep playing. Where's Steven Seagal? Sure, he's got to be here somewhere. I'm looking at. Oh well, he's not here. But the honorees, Steven Seagal should be here somewhere. That's interesting. But anyway, it's the It is the Arab Festival. It's a high-end, prestigious red carpet and award ceremony held annually in Dubai. Aims at honoring distinguished personalities, entities, and companies, both regionally and globally, in recognition of their achievements and contributions towards committees. And so, who fucking knows, man? Who fucking knows?
There's Steven Seagal.
Oh my God, I can't believe it. You're here.
No one expected him to be there, but he was there. All right, it's time for a new poll. Did he bang that chick in red? Miser, what's going on, mate? You're a bit late to the party, brother. You're about 2 hours and 23 minutes late to the party, but it's all good. Better late than never. Fashionably late, as they say.
This was for somebody very short. Thank you very much for honoring me. I don't want to really look at this as a lifetime achievement award because I'm going to keep going from here.
I mean, look at that fucking hair, though. Honestly, look at that fucking hair. It's like it sucks so tight to his head that if anyone pulls it any further, it would just snap. It's like an elastic band ready to snap back and blow up.
I'd like to say a few things, not only about the MENA region, but about UAE. It's one of my favorite places in the world because it's a sort of a melting pot where there's so many ethnicities that come here from around the world and they're able to excel and do great things artistically. I myself will be making some movies here very soon.
Look at his thumb. Look at his thumb.
And I'd like to thank the royal family here for being such great leaders. And I'd like to thank you all for being as beautiful as you are. Thank you.
Congratulations, Mr. Seagal.
ألف مبروك وأمام.
By the way, no one gave a shit about what's going on here. There's a lot of empty seats here. There's like so many empty seats, but they all came out for Seagal. So, you know, they came out for the big man. They came out for the big man. All right. Again, some of my favorite clips.
In our style, we are completely offensive.
Completely offensive.
Completely aggressive.
I like how he's got the little fat boy fan here, yeah? He's in Dubai. I think he's in Dubai, so it's pretty hot. Probably air conditioned where he is, but he's still got the fat boy fan.
We don't wait and watch and try to get him tired. We don't do any of that.
What do you think about that as a pro fighter, Oliver? Because usually you want to feel your opponent out.
I think it's dangerous to start to feel the other guy out.
This guy's talking shit. He would want to feel the first round is spent getting your distance and your timing right and judging your other opponent. Don't just change what you're saying because Steven Seagal's sitting there. Now, I'm not saying I know more than this guy. This guy's a professional fighter. But don't change your entire approach just because some fat idiot with glasses is sitting there, right?
Because then he can impose his rhythm on you before you
And
get
he
the
gets
chance
to attack first.
Yes.
And really, in real life, if you want to end it immediately, you have to attack first.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically, if there's a 12-year-old kid there who's giving you attitude, don't wait for that 12-year-old kid to talk back. Punch that 12-year-old kid in the face. That's what Seagal's saying. Punch him in the face.
Better.
How about in the eyes of the law? If you look like the aggressor.
I don't want to sound terrible because
you're above the law.
I used to be a police officer.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
But I don't care
No.
about the law.
No.
If I have to fight, I don't care about the law.
Yeah.
I care about ending it quick. Because, for example,
he cares about ending it quick. So basically, don't get in a fight with Seagal. It's going to be the end of you. Okay, just two more of my favorite clips, then I think we'll wrap up. Okay, I played this one a bit, but this is one of my favorites because of the snort and the look in his eyes. Just remember the snort and the look in his eyes.
when I go up to his house in Nevada, Bruce Lee was there a lot. Did I know Bruce, talk to him, learn from him, being there? Nothing like that. But I did get to see him and watch him and talk to him.
It's the snort. It's the snort that does it for me. All right. Okay. Of course he did. Now I do have one question though. I'm going to ask one more question before we finish up. All right. Most infamous iron birthday illusion. I'm curious to know. Laugh in your face. We only have 4 options, so these are the 4 that I'm putting in. I'm curious to know what people think are his greatest lines. Now, this is obviously one of the greatest scenes for a lot of reasons, because we're all young men. For me, I was 9 years old when this movie came out, but I saw a need for him to kick that cake out of the way. He could have just easily, walked on by. You off, Jan? Take it easy, my friend. Have a good night, brother. Be well. Now, that's part 1. And we're going to part 2. The 2 actors here, you've got Erica Eleniak, who is just from Baywatch. Pretty much nothing else. Just a hot chick who was a Playboy playmate. And you've got Steven Seagal. Out of the 2 of them, she happens to be the better actor. Just think about that. She's the better actor out of the 2. Can we have 3 hours of Sensei stream, mate? I'll look, Zig. We'll go along as much as we can. I don't want to drag it out unnecessarily if we've got nothing to say or nothing to watch. But as long as my juices are still flowing, I can find some shit to interact. We'll do it, mate. Don't worry. We'll just keep going until the. And look at his face. Look at his emotion right here. I mean, all of his facials look the same. She's an actress, by the way. Nowadays, actresses mean OnlyFans models. That's what an actress means now. OnlyFans. Same shit, right? And just for the record, by the way, this is going to get removed from the playback on the stream, the replay, because it's going to get copyright struck. But again, facial expressions, emotions. Can we look at the body right now? Looking chiseled as shit. Look at his pecs and his medial Oh fuck! I'm too stoned right now. Medial deltoids. These medial delts. He's just looking jacked as shit. That's all I'm saying. He's just a cook. The way he says it, I'm just a cook.
A cook?
No, you're 18 now, Rad. Congratulations, mate. Everyone send a happy birthday to Rad. He's now he's a big boy now. He can legally, I don't know, drive and shit and do all sorts of shit.
Oh my god, we're gonna die.
He can jerk off to Erica Elaniak now. He can. All right, what have I got? What else? I'll tell you what. I'll have a look at some obscure shit. These are clips that I forgot all about. What have we got here? The Arabs love him, by the way. The Arabs do love him. I've got so many Seagal clips that I've forgotten about. I don't even know if I've shown this before, but this is Seagal with some Arab dudes.
So Mr. Seagal is presenting.
So right now, Rad, you can't bang anyone under 18 anymore, mate. When you were 17, you could have banged a 16-year-old. Now, if you bang a 17 or a 16-year-old, you're going to jail. Just remember that. Just remember that if you bang anyone under 18, you're going to jail now. Just think of Seagal as your inspiration.
This samurai sword, 300-year-old, for His Excellency Abdul Mun'im Al-Hashmi, for all his support to this sport, Jiu-Jitsu sport.
طبعا هذا هو سيف الساموراي يعود تاريخ صنع لأكثر من 300
I mean, okay, let's just stop here for a second. Let's appreciate, okay, just one moment, guys. Okay. I'm a big guy myself, so I'm not going to fat shame Seagal. Have I got my video on? I got the video on? Have we? Yep. Okay. I'm a big guy myself. Oh, the do-rag's just out of control today. You motherfuckers haven't been telling me shit at the moment about the do-rag. It's just out of control, man. Why isn't someone on quality control? Samantha, you should be on quality do-rag control. You're the head matriarch of this establishment here. This community, you should be telling me that my do-rag is just ridiculous. Anyway, who gives a fuck? What I want to get at right now, I've seen it all now, a weeb Arabic dude. I want to look at the distance between the shirt here and his pants. Look at that distance. That is quite a considerable distance from his shirt to his pants that his gut is sticking out, right? What do we reckon here? That's a few inches at least. That's at least 2 to 3 inches of gap here. Can you see the mouse? Y'all can see the mouse? Right now. Jimmy, how are you, brother? What's going on? There's a considerable gap there. That's all I'm saying.
Thank you, Mr. Steven Seagal.
There's quite a considerable gap there. Okay? So these are things that I've added and I've completely forgotten about. Where's the one with his daughter? So, okay, this is Seagal's. I'm gonna go for a quick piss again. Sorry, guys. You want to continue on? Because we're not going to be here next week, so we'll just drag this out a bit. We're gonna keep going. I'm gonna play this little clip while I go for a quick piss. That's his daughter. That's Seagal's daughter, by the way. Right there.
And making her way to the ring first, it's wrist lock, Arissa LeBrock.
Women's action coming up next in the 7th Student Showcase as we see wrist lock Arissa LeBrock. Now, if that last name sounds familiar, it is because she is the daughter of actress and model Kelly LeBrock. And you see my commentary partner, Ryan Belfort, managing her. So, to fill in on this match, we bring in none other than the owner and head coach of the
Did everyone notice right there that they didn't include Steven Seagal's name? Yeah, his daughter's a wrestler, but they didn't say his name. They just said Arissa LeBrock, Kelly LeBrock's daughter. They didn't say anything about Seagal's daughter. Sam is busy right now with seeing my greatness. What the hell's I'm drinking I'm drinking Thai rum, my man. I'm gonna make a new drink, by the way, before we get into that. No, I was forgotten this little section here. These are little pictures of Seagal.
Doesn't make the amount of movies that he used to make. Now, there are rumors that there is going to be an Above the Law 2.
There is no Above the Law 2, okay? Someone mentioned that again in the stream. There is no Above the Law 2. Above the Law 2. If you go to IMDb, right, it says Above the Law 2. It's been saying that shit for fucking ages. There is no Above the Law goddamn 2. What's going on? What did I miss? Above the Law 2 has been carried. It's been in development for fucking years. No one's making Above the Law 2. It's not happening. All right, it's just not happening. I don't care what this douchebag's saying.
But so far, he has not been able to get financing for that film. So that could.
But because he's a fat fucking whale, who the hell's going to make Above the Law 2? What can he possibly do in Above the Law 2? He's 73 years old this year. They cannot make Above the Law 2.
Be his big comeback role.
I mean, I could make Above the Law 2. Exactly right, Jensen. I could make Above the Law 2 with fucking AI, but there's no way he's making Above the Law 2.
But the question is, who's going to produce it? Is Hollywood going to touch him because of all these controversies? But whether or not he'll actually be able to...
I mean, look at that. Just look at it. If that's not like a grimace-like physique, I don't know what is a grimace-like physique. That's got to be a grimace. That's a grimace-like physique.
Get back into the kind of shape that he used to be in, and whether he'll make a full comeback in Hollywood is unknown at this point.
Okay. All right. We're going one more poll. Can he get back in shape for Above the Law 2 at 73 years old? I mean, come on. It's a fucking stupid question.
But his fans are definitely rooting for those things to happen.
Okay, I'd say we're probably his biggest fans, and we're his ironic fans. So how is anyone rooting for this to happen? How is anyone rooting for Above the Law 2 to take place? It is not happening at all. This is just not happening at all. All right, what else we got here? Man, these are my clips of shit that I've that I've just found of Seagal. For example, this is Seagal at some armored vehicle expo. We are his Seagalian flock, and even though we ironically love him and hate him at the same time, I'd say that we're probably his biggest fans. All of those people from his website, they've all disappeared into obscurity. I would say myself and obviously Space Ice are making him more relevant than anybody else. What do you mean get in shape? He's already in shape. It is sad. I wish he did make more films. It'd be great if he did. The last movie he made was Beyond the Law in 2019. That was, 6 years ago now. Now he's just solving world geopolitics problems and shit. That it was never out of shape. Yeah, well, now he's just, I don't know, he spends a lot of time in UAE and Dubai. For some reason, they don't think he's a joke, whereas the Western world, besides us, thinks he's a bit of a tool. The Arab world seems to actually like him and respect him. You know? It's very strange. He's the true Captain Planet. Yeah, he is. He definitely is. I don't know. This I don't know what this was, but this video is aptly titled Top G Cucks. This is just a bunch of people shouting Top G to Andrew Tate. I don't know why I've got that for. This is Seagal and Tate smoking cigars. This is the caption, by the way. Andrew Tate and Steven Seagal. They spelled Seagal's name wrong, so I love the respect they give Seagal, right? Whoever made this video, Shadow Motivation. Andrew Tate and Steven Seagal spelt wrong. Two legends chilling. I mean, what do we reckon they talked about? Other than probably trafficking Romanian women. What do you think what do you think gangsters parodic? What do you think they talked about other than trafficking Romanian women?
Look at at the structure from the outside.
So this is by the way. So I did a video about the Ukraine documentary. This was in the early days. Seagal visited some Bob site, so they've been pulling him out for propaganda and publicity from the early days.
Look at the structure from the outside and the inside. It sure looks like a rocket or a missile to me.
Surprising video posted to Telegram shows action star Steven Seagal visiting war-torn eastern Ukraine as he films a documentary about the conflict, which I did a video about. You can see that. The actor has said he looks at both sides of the war as one family. And he's praying for a peaceful resolution. Well, get in there, Seagal. End the war, mate. Just get on the front lines and end the fucking war. But Seagal has been sharply criticized online for his support of Vladimir Putin, who granted him Russian citizenship in 2016. Well, his family is Russian Mongolian, so... Seagal is working for the Russians now. We need to get Schwarzenegger and Stallone over there ASAP. You know, Seagal's out there solving the world's problems. It is what it is.
Turner, but seems like a good guy. He didn't really add much to the conversation.
Got a dicey past in terms of the law.
Some would say the diciest.
A rough.
Yeah, that was Brendan Schaub. I must have been going through a Brendan Schaub. I actually can't remember what these videos are. I must save a lot of videos. I think this is Seagal Nutrition. I think the point of this was he's not really in there much other than the facial bits there. And the rest of it's a stunt double. I can't remember why I saved this. Probably because Seagal's not really fighting much in this whole video.
Also planning to have a sort of an ambassador at large.
So check this out, right? You need when aliens come, you need an ambassador, right? Can we all agree on this? When the aliens finally come here, we need someone to speak to them, right? Now you could get someone like, the President Trump or I don't know, some other celebrity. But who do we need? Let's listen.
Also planning to have a sort of an ambassador at large for peace and space, who is now living in Russia, an actor that many of you know named Steven Seagal, who is very devoted to helping us get this message out to the public. And he is planning to join us, of course, by internet. Also,
now, just for the record, if anyone doesn't know who this guy is, his name is Dr. Stephen Greer. Dr. Stephen Greer used to be an emergency surgeon who somehow, for some reason, has now got something to do with aliens and revealing alien information. He never really reveals anything. He just talks a bunch of shit, says he's got a bunch of documents, a bunch of top secret shit, but never reveals anything. He's got a bunch of shit that would change the world. It would change everyone's view, but they never tell anyone everything. But now this guy has got Steven Seagal also involved. So when the aliens come, Steven Seagal will be the ambassador, the first person to talk to them. This guy's another man. Everyone's a fucking grifter now on the internet. Honestly, I don't want to paint myself as some kind of normal person, but these people are all fucked. They'll all just say whatever they can to get money out of people. That's all it is. They'll just say whatever they can to get money. And the fact that like people think this guy's legitimate, and now he's saying Steven Seagal is going to be involved with alien shit. I mean, what does that tell you? I mean, how did he say it?
Space, who is now living in Russia.
Sorry, one more time.
To have a sort of an ambassador at large for peace and space, who is now living in Russia.
So an ambassador in large for peace in space. The ambassador for peace in space is
Russia. An actor that many of you know named Steven Seagal, who is very devoted to helping us get this message out to the public. And he is planning to join us, of course, by internet.
Now, I haven't seen anything from Steven Seagal about alien shit yet. Steven Seagal, Stephen Greer. Let's see if anything else comes up. Nope. Can't say I've seen anything with Seagal and aliens yet. But this guy's changed his video now. Warning Steven Seagal is dead. These guys change the title of their videos all the time. But yes, that is that is legit. Apparently, that is legit. Apparently, allegedly. What have I got going on here? I don't even know what half of these things are. Chasing the Cookies, Steven Seagal episode 3. All right, this is the last episode of Steven Seagal episode. While I'm going to play this, I'm going to go for a quick piss, man. The seal is really, really broken tonight. I'm going to play episode 3, and then I'm going to come back. 8 minutes 28. That's ridiculous. I can't go for 8 minutes 28. That's just out of control.
And he says, it's okay. No one will know.
Wow. Mr. Walken, you never cease to scare the living shit out of me.
Yeah, I've done things with reindeer that most people only dream about.
Okay.
Look, fellas, I've got to get going here. Good luck on the cartoon. I hope it turns out great. And hey, try and squeeze me in there somewhere, you know, maybe at the beginning or something.
All right, we'll think about it. Later, dude.
This is the ending of Steven Seagal episode 3, where he comes in.
Yeah, we're the toilet boys. You're the ones who did those cartoons about me. I didn't find those. Could you speak up a little bit? I can't hear a goddamn word you're saying. I said, you're the ones who did those cartoons about me. I didn't find those very funny. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I thought you'd get a kick out of them. You made a total fool out of me. Didn't you kind of do that yourself? I mean, come on. Did you even see fire down below?
Oh, you're gonna die, you fat fuck. Please don't break my arm.
I don't know who the goat guy is. I don't know who any of these people are.
Yo, die, motherfucker!
He bites a bullet, for sure. I'm surprised it hasn't actually happened in a Seagal movie where he bites a bullet and then shoots it in someone's face. That's Big Daddy.
Very nice, Grasshopper. Thank you.
I mean, why is this guy even trying to fight Seagal? It's just a futile exercise of futility.
Now that was pathetic. Is that all you got, candy ass?
Did he just make Seagal miss? What the fuck? Whoa, 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 whoa. Bro, Ren and Stimpy was great. I used to love Ren and Stimpy and Pinky and the Brain. For me, Pinky and the Brain was the shit back in the day. I don't know why, it just was.
Oh, are you okay?
What the fuck?
It is canon breaking. It's bullshit.
Dude, you wouldn't believe who's outside fucking a reindeer. Holy shit!
Fleetwood Mac. Thundercats was great too. But even Voltron back in the day was brilliant. I remember Voltron. There was a lot of cartoons back in the fucking day. Thundercats, yeah. Captain Planet, he's a hero. Gonna take pollution down to 0. Good old fucking Captain P, mate. He was the shit back in the day. He-Man, yeah, He-Man was awesome back in the day. By the power of Grayskull. Did anyone watch the remake of fucking sorry, before we just get sidetracked. The remake of He-Man. He-Man, Kevin Smith cries. I saw this dude crying or some shit. He's crying about He-Man. I mean, I don't know if that's true or not, but that's fucking hilarious. They ruined He-Man, bro. Why would you make a fucking He-Man show, by the way, and not make He-Man the main fucking dude in the story? Like, you make fucking He-Man, and then, sorry to swear so much, you make He-Man, but then you make it all about Teela or Sheila, or whatever the fuck her name was, and you relegate Adam and He-Man to just like a bit player. That's unacceptable. Unacceptable. Anyway, I'm angry. The Roadrunner was good. They're all fucking good. But anyway, they're all cocksuckers. They ruined shit, man. He-Man was the shit back in the day. Apparently Kevin Smith ruined it and killed it. Yeah, well, I don't know if he killed it, but he fucking they just fucked it up. Yeah, man. He-Man lost his powers. It had nothing to do with He-Man. It had all to do with Teela. And by the way, Teela, who's some chick that's in a warrior fighter, who has a lesbian lover, and then she ends up becoming the next sorcerer supreme or some shit, whatever it's called. So it's all about her. They just fucked it off. It was annoying. Anyway, they can suck a dick. Just pissed me off. Yeah, they fucked it up, man. They really fucked it. Don't watch it. If you haven't seen it, don't watch it. It's gonna ruin shit for you. Yeah, the dude who made Clerks, he fucked it up, man. I'll show you. Like He-Man trailer.
Time after time, you try to take this castle, but you will never succeed, Skeletor.
Skeletor's a bitch too. Champion. Dude's in it for like 5 minutes. So like He-Man gets like relegated. Don't be fooled by the trailer, man. They try and put all these pictures in. That was a joke. Okay. Yeah, this they ruined Scooby-Doo as well. I don't know about that. Yeah, they put all these people in to make you think that it's like all the old characters, but it's fucking dog shit. Yeah, that's it. Like he does it once, and that's it for the whole fucking series. Like everyone is watching this, right? Everyone's watching this series to see him say, "I have the power," and also to have the fucking lion, the tiger guy, where he turns him into a scaredy cat into a massive tiger. Everyone's waiting for that shit. It was fucking dog shit. Bullshit. It's all bullshit. He-Man's barely fucking in it. It's all about the bitch anyway. Buffy is getting rebooted. Okay. Is it really? Buffy reboot. Is she in it?
Looking back, what do you remember about that time?
Bro, what the fuck, man? Why does Mario Lopez still look like he's 34 years old?
First started.
Dude's got to be on adrenochrome.
To be
Like, she looks like shit, right? Like, I'd still fuck her, but she looks like shit.
Embarrassed by my hair and makeup choices, probably. I mean, I think that's just, you can't really understand.
You were always bangable, Buffy, even with your little pig nose, your little pointed up nose. Everyone wanted to bang you.
And the magnitude of what that show was until I stepped away from it and could really see how impactful it was and how impactful it still is.
And Sarah is returning to her Buffy roots, recently announcing that she's going to be part of the upcoming reboot.
It's one of those things that I just
In what way?
never thought possible.
Like, what the fuck's she gonna do
I
in the
just
reboot?
never saw it. And then about 3 or 4 years ago, Chloe Zhao contacted me. Really special.
Do your kids watch the show? Have they seen the show?
We watched it in COVID. They've seen more of my husband's stuff than mine.
Really?
They have seen I Know What You Did Last Summer. That
You seen the show?
we watched it in COVID.
Where the fuck's her husband? Is that who's that dude? I know that dude. I don't know what his name is, but I've seen him before.
They've seen more of my husband's stuff than mine.
Really?
They have seen I Know What You Did Last Summer. That they both like. I'm not trying to get them to watch Cruel Intentions anymore.
Oh, did Willow die, man? Is Willow dead? Did Willow die? That sucks, man. Willow, Buffy, dead. Willow from Buffy, dead. What's her name? Okay, who's Michelle Trachtenberg then? Who the fuck's Michelle Trachtenberg? Is she from? Who the fuck was she in that? I don't know who that is. Okay, fair enough. Oh, I don't know who the fuck Dawny. Oh, okay, yeah, I get you now. Oh, damn, fuck, she was young, man. How'd she die? Died from what? Anyway, okay. But I get you. Okay, all right, my friends. I think we'll wrap it up there. Oh, shit. I think we'll wrap it up there for now. We're almost 3 hours in. There will be no live stream next week due to me being away, but I will be pumping out some videos during the week, so stay tuned for that. Thank you all that came along this week. Jugaika, thank you for your contribution, and Sledgehammer, I think it was. Greatly appreciated. The time difference fucked things up a little bit, I think, but those of you that came in late, check out the replay. Thank you all for coming. Maximum Conviction, They Live. Looks like They Live is the winner for the next review. So They Live is going to be getting some love. And I think another bullshito one coming up soon. But in the meantime, thank you all, my friends. Greatly appreciated. Have an awesome week. Be good to each other. Be good to people. Don't punch someone in the face unless they deserve it. But thank you all. I love you. And I would not be here without you all. Thank you very much, my friends. Be well. Be well. Love you all. Bye.